Yeah, assalamu alaikum. Baringol welcome to UDP Online Bantawala page auto platforms about to Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. Um, Baflaleko Ramadan Karim once again. Be Dimazo the 15th of March. Happy Mother's Day to all women in the UK. I think it's Mother's Day in the UK. I don't think it's Mother's Day in Europe. I think Europe is in May. But in the United Kingdom, it's Mother's Day. To all Musolbe Baflal, Happy Mother's Day in United Kingdom. All good women for that matter, responsible women that are, because not all women are, we have to face it, not all women are good, just like not all men are good. But happy Mother's Day. Ramadan Karim again. For a little Khadri mobility for Samalombang, because somebody told me it's today, whatever, since the last 10 days of this holy month of Ramadan. Nga dua kaira bay nga duan tol fama bendi na dimbayalu. Alama alay kairo kembe. Ay na junubol kafar bawantol mu hadama dingol droneti kadung mon satala kasida knowingly or unknowingly madwa sawanti frewol fana alwande manin ko fark lebe damen tolte je karlo madwa alama alay jata kende adi mbela soto ba de la melbe tuab du jam fana problem ol soto nga fo janya wonya alama problem ol ni sona yala soto kayti ko la karola in fitino men fana be dunia kon alama alay dimba alay jisma bonje, because it's getting scary, it's getting to a very scary point. The whole world is being affected, particularly upsurge in the oil prices. Najele, particularly yesterday, I was buying Mesanso Sangam, and the per liter in the UK has gone up compared to previous time I bought it, and I think it's because of the Strait of Hormuz. Mealongo, Iran is blocking it. Tankers all Mantamaje. So I think it's going to have consequential effect on all of us. Wala na fitno mambede ya fitno na demo bokalo duarek alama alay jisma bonje. The hostilities need to stop. Na banko fana alama alay kairaba keje alama kamenyiring asoto. So today is going to be the last show for the month of Ramadan. Until after Eid, I will take a break. So I'll do this last show today. Please, Alim Mako, screen or tab, maybe TikTok. That's the little favor I ask from you guys. Maybe Facebook and YouTube. If you can share the stream, please do so. Mbalten dula wala bal jay la bag. Yo, mbokk yi nuyu naa leen si YouTube Online Bantaba tey dimanche fukki fan ak juróom si weeri March tombe Mother's Day here in the United Kingdom. Maa ngi wish jigéen yëpp in the UK. I think in Europe, I think Mother's Day is in May, not in March. So all the women in the UK, happy Mother's Day to you all. So Banglana ni baba haba dila welcome si platform bi comme luma ko defe fi di ñaanalante jama yalla suñu borom xewali wéri koor bi yalla ñu am ko suñu borom jégal ñu bakkar yi fitna bi nekk si aduna bi tamit it's getting really scary yalla suñu borom tuul fa ndox bu sedda di ñaanalante jama rek suñu borom may ñu wér gu yaram aji juuti yi yalla suuf bi continuer sedda seen kaw because loolu ñaan boobu dafa am solo because bakken boobu mus du dunda rek dina mos dee yàlla mu yéex si ñëw tamit mu fekk ñuy def lu baax tey nag dina am last program for the month of Ramadan inshallah dina jël break until after Eid, and Eid is just next week. Jot na ba pare yàlla ñu dugga si jaama dina si jaama fekko si jaama ñeneen ñi wax ne alxames ñeneen ñi wax ne ajuma, so we don't know what day it's gonna fall on. So but it's looming. It's just next week. Where bu mag bi we almost saying goodbye to it, but sometimes I'm so xam naa ne suma mbokki Dramé Kundaay ñoom ñu ngi yàkkamte nag pour weer koor bi jeex. Today my program is going to have civic education, it's going to have the UDP component, this assets issue. I'm not going to talk about it much because personally I don't think anything will come out of this assets thing. Adama Barrow's government doesn't fight against corruption, and that is evidential. There have been numerous commission of inquiries, and nothing came out of these commissions of inquiries. That's a fact. And again, I want us to be honest. Gambian honest. But the Gambia more kuma for wala ko tonya batelebul. Young Momo la Tonya ma Tonya. That's fine because everybody is Momo is entitled to opinion. Nga mansa kundale soto Gambia me alon ko auditor leafo. Ntol mafo, ntol oppositional mafo. Iko 100 billion yewole tinya in 3 years. The reports are there. Anybody can go and look at it. Ndase who said it, mammo dofo. Dena la banta ba jam ka kangola adama borola. Wala ka kangola la mola. Ni man so ko men amba fola allegation olo. Because dena kaburo dibindi la moy. Mariam si nuinala. So, walaikum salam ibenyadi. So, corruption ol be banko kan. Jumale ka nyin corruption okay. Let's face it. Ni auditor go 100 billion ne kasarata within 3 years. Jumale nyin kodolu sunya. Mo be fanyin de fanyin ngalawol. Certainly it's not Adama Barrow alone. It may not even be Adama Barrow. Let's be honest. It may not be him. I'm not going to accuse Barrow of something that I don't lay my hands on. But one thing is clear. Adama Barrow last time Birayala bank statement or declare 200 million whatever account in 2021. I stand to be corrected. But you can't all of declaration. Adama Barrow 200 million or bondi mintole. Ni Adama Barrow's salary assuming aka 500,000 sort of from Kaberadunda prisoner. Online you will be add for 9 years. I'm 200 million. So it begs the question. Adama maybe at most 50 million. So where did the other 150 million come from? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows. Corruption is high in the government. But Jumaleka corruption okay. Amanke Melmantro civil service. Amanke ko Senelalum. The poor farmers, the poor vendor women. Melialonke goto. They don't have access to the state resources. Bankudin kendo be nyande fan nyini ngala iko ni 100 billion wala tinyata ntola ranke soro. So jumal ni 100 billion wala bachi. Na COVID-19 funds me yalan ko auditor le yafo. Iko million le kasarata. Certainly amanke Gambian olti me yalan ko wol kata goto kela da pasol nyini. Kunu kumbalom wala ka access to ni fund resources olto. Ala ngasila alala. Yeje Africa tita nyato. African tolla banko fasaro wole mbatandi nga fo janne wala nan ko mena programme da tolone civic education wala Gambia fa wala biggest problem mu fasaro leti. By the way, Bob Toure, happy birthday to you. Ngalam bile la birthday ti and all the people may yalan ko birthday soto. Ngam la tani MC Cham Junior bile la birthday ti. Alama birthday Jamal celebrate and momo birthday soto. Alama wululun Jamal celebrate. Politico man na nyana nala de ñoo wish la happy birthday la. No. Politico man nyana nante ñu hadama yal kela. Humanity comes first before politics. Politics is just momo left a men itaji. Momo la choice lo. Momo left a dawda la itaji. Nse ñoo against nole, nga ñoo criticize. Well, it's all part of politics. Bara be ñana kala kuloni horomole kan. But for tonya fana yefo. Respect ko fanang doesn't mean that the tonya fola. Just because nyantaka nyo respect doesn't mean because ninko nte tonya fola nyoe woto fania mewole bulala balu banko ka. Nink sunyarobe Gambia. Auditor ko man se kundala nafula manka 100 million tiba 100 billion nink kumo dinga fa kan dimile 100 billion within 3 years is almost close to Gambia la national debt. Because julome me Gambia la kabri Adama Barrow la man se kunda sita. Ye julome ndu Gambia la is now 110 billion. Brito binala ya jame bi so 48 billion. Ya jame na la ko be. And ya jame ma mako ero from the international community. I'm one of the biggest critics of Jammeh administration that I've been in. But Yahya Jammeh got sanctioned from the European Union. In fact, he had to go to Taiwan to seek help. Taiwan they are Makoi, and in Katani Arab Bankolkang, but Europe and in America, in fact USAID, they left. Because Ikoima of a military ruler. Yahya Jammeh with all that, among Gambia Julo Taya, Sambahani 60 billion, it was at 48 billion kanani say. And Yahya Jammeh sanyi muani fula like president. Adama Barrow na sanji kononto iota aya double. Because 48 times 2 is 96. Yeah, 96 billion. So Adama Barrow ya double le FIFL lakam 110 billion. Wala na julodi. So auditor le afoko man sakunda fo mala kisi ralu ndol opo UDP mafo because janin ko ku mulun jawiyata e ka suti andi United Democratic Party. Gambia jama babe ji ku ko nendiro UDP ko le kan nendiro. Okay, even though nendiro be party be lot. You see, I'm very very honest about these things. NPP nendir lal bijel. Alinkana nyo nene alinga tonya fo sun ko le kono. Nida ni patiol do mel nada sa info nendirlal bijele because we've got evidence, we've got audios mo le nendirol ke janne mo nata janne fundide alaj usenu da boneng, we've got access. So nimbe nendiro fola ale nga foko mel kan nendiro bare ni jaba ni be nendiro ko UDP ko le kan nendiro ndene mo buka kambe wala Gambia nak tonya fo le to mon kerata je. You cannot only bury me one group wol fe le kan nendiro ke ye all these groups je ibe mo le sotla je mel yalan ko e ka nyin diam manel kan. Let us not go down that territory. Let's discuss issues, okay? Because it's unfair to tag one group. UDP by virtue of our size, member online, be Siala, be TikTok, and that has to do with the numerical strength of the party. But there are a lot of decent people in the United Democratic Party. A lot of decent people. Minala ni assets kotole. Me alon ko Alaji Usenu Dabo Toman Dunje, Amadou Sane Toman Dunje, they cleared nothing. But imagine Nathan Num ko Alaji Usenu Dabo le Yaya Jamela ni solo wafi ay motolu sang because nga one Seydou Jallo jeje ani Yaya Jallo is in the audit report. Seydou Jallo kay 33 plots le sang 33 plots at a killing. Ja Oil number 20 something plots. Yaya Jallo iko 20 for 28 le sang malo. But these are the biggest buyers of Yaya Jamela plots. Mo malo nyunuti. Could they be fictitious names? Who knows? Could they be people people molge tolu usually like Banta Keita? Malon Jumalon Banta Keita di Hansa got 3.8 metric tons of cocaine men dun na Bangkok. Up to now Gambian or Malon Jumalon Banta Keita. Banta Keita is a fictitious name. It's somebody mysterious person. They just said Banta Keita. He is at large. But up to now, more than 3-4 years, the 3.8 metric tons of cocaine can hammer from Lanek. So ning 100 billion of kasara ta banko kan mol mambo nan Senegal yo 100 billion of kasara mol ba mambo nan jina ko yo 100 Gambia dingol le fam yo 100 billion and no let's face it duma le 100 billion of kasara la amanka fuarol ti de amanka Senegal ti de amanka musul ti melialam ko kata dan dole la de mol menga projects all run Gambia and these are high ranking government officials. They do what they call over invoicing. Momo la badi ngobe man sekunda yaja maribe kuke ka me alon ko nala salary manda wala nyanda sile mire ko nyinka nyin ko bondi binto because Gambia salary be nga idea so to so ni molo to within 6 months 1 year I 4 million or 5 million months on low $5 million is certainly it for nyanda ko nyimanka nyina salary. I don't care how many times la marika travel ka padi also so nyanda lo na ko nju nyaaji itela mobe man sekunda ay business o yele abe kodo di le betala business o la Dubai wallahi nyanta lo na ko ni manke nyina kodo tide and this is what everybody should ask tapale ya membe Gambia awara ta baki ana jama Gambia karamnalu dol karamnalu nyanta sila alalal Adama Barrow la man sekunda is highly corrupt. Well, it saddens me, ninga molje ika Adama Barrow support. But it's what they say is democracy. Democracy should come with responsibility. You don't just say, okay, the moment the other metallurgy. No. Wala ne ko tero fo inin teri kendo la bita. Muna ne buka foko ndeni tapale ya mole secretary. Muna na mo niya sute ko karimu tapale ya mole ke inala relationship ka kon because that's the responsibility part of it. Freedom of association, freedom of speech comes with responsibility. Nini mo kata ina dalon ko nyimo mo kurungolti. Wala na hani futuo. Ni ya realize ko mo ndeni nyim futu da bari mo kurungola mati. People will depart from it. Mo be famol fontindole. Because mo kala fini mo kendole si. Mo kala fini mo kurungole si. But maybe ala kuria it will take time for you to know. So mo be party support la. wallahi nata num alaji Ousainou Darboe to dun tan assets ko kono bi e ko atele ya jamel asset solta ay wafi ay nyapin kam comme ye mol indict nyame lay bata medu ndol UDP ngol bi nyanta vanyini ngala should we rally behind alaji Ousainou Darboe? Yes, but alhamdulillah, alaji Ousainou Darboe diamol kata jam bring asset school da mol ya tumi hani say mo dol ma funti ka jegal mol ma ka balal mol le dan tol fawni mol dun tan yola TikTok janne ye moneke iko alaji Ousainou Darboe le ya jamela nyonko mol ala beyamola yisam dol fawta ne talo le post ikol mu jamela nyonko mol leti ka kamala nyinke bala abulu madum asimadu. Just because of politically kata ka nondi. But imagine bi bre report of funtita wala nga pa modu bojan jela ko nyin kebal senatale UDP la nyin nyato ngol they are clean, and that should make all of us very proud supporters of United Democratic Party. Baro fana ma tojeje tonyalom mam baro tojeje and atelom president, we have to give that to him. Afanang he is not implicated. Baro is not implicated. But there are a lot of names in that report, we don't know. Nobody is going to... Moa Balde, can you stop tagging UDP as tribalist? Imu NPP called in Kibla le kanajang. But you comment on Facebook, but delete lale. But mem fananka for jenga block, manta block for now. So he's been very... Jama nana tajaka good comment leke. Moa Balde, don't write this kind of comments here anymore. I will delete this comment. Can I have a UDP comment last a tribalist party? I will not accept that on this platform. Okay? You can criticize us, you can disagree with our policies, but can I have a comment fundle me along kokafona? So okay. So Alinga, look at this guy telling me Sehu, ite form of fuloleti. Moa Balde, can you stop talking about this tribe thing? Because it's completely irrelevant here. Okay? All right. Please be responsible. Malafike blocked them. You've been watching Bantaba, even though you have Adam Barrow support, I let you come here and watch. Okay, but let's stop talking about this tribe thing. I'm not now. All right. So we are all Gambians. Either you are a Fula or Manjago or Sarakule, Jola, Fula. We're all Gambians. We, tribe, when I get people indulge in this tribe thing, it's so sickening, But Nambango tribalism phone told Dundi Komateng. Yin division of baby Gambia, you hate, you perceive hate and everything. I bet it stems from tribalism. Because we cannot manage. No. Everything is just try. Sometimes this damn thing, what is this tribe thing? Is it written on your forehead? It's just a language. Do you drink and sleep with tribe? Does tribe bring food on your table? If you go to the market, do they say itemo mandingol di water me mano da jindele itemo fulol di tebasanal? Do they say that Niajibe is complete ignorance to be so much indulged in this tribe thing. Yes, you have to be proud of who you are. The tribe of your tribe, pride of your tribe, but it shouldn't make you belittle or disrespect. Yeah, Amanda mo block la follow, please. Melka for you for them block. I'll tell you what I should do on my platform. On YouTube, but on my show rather. I know where to block and where not to block. One of the problems that we have, and I don't understand why we cannot take criticism. Why can't we take criticism? Carry block, carry fingerting. Come on, let's be tolerant, man. I only block if I advise you and you don't listen to me. Like I'm more balde advice than I can take a block. I'm not going to waste time. But ni moy mistake killing kerek hani islamo kono man satalla me alon gatulen tolda ika moja la ka tubo up to 3 times man satalla ka chance di molale isi alo ya ku kemena iko yata ko ba nata meta sinya sabala ko mo tawoleti man satalla ole sembo so ton tolti but amanke ko nga mistake ko straight away like ay policeman olankam. Come on, let's be tolerant. Gambians all the hal and politico embata di back emotions, sentiments. Melamaikan platform dollar in Tilbulo. It's so ugly. Ika malla fonko mo Gambian wati. Politiko kabula, mol kabula nyole be nyon nenda. And the saddest thing, Melbeka nyinke, ning fal Adambaro la cabinet it olte silaji. Ni UDP fon na cabinet it silaji. They will not even be ambassadors. They will not be directors. Barola la minister ita sidi njajela dingol be online ko ini mo le nyonenga. But today he is enjoying more than any NPP supporter in this online. Adam Boronala Dimbal be sitting State House. They're enjoying. They are living large. I think all the motors anything no la. Itebe ja Europe ja you are struggling. You're going to go. Ibitelebe awasolo dundila need free time so ita TikTok. But ite barola ko ni UDP la ko ni mol ka nyonenga. It's pathetic. It's sad. It's complete madness. Just may support Kenzo. Ila support ke. But momo nyante la wulu la respect la le. Go momo nyana sonna. For the more boyte kandorong la nte mandu mo kasida. Ni mendare life kenye na parents all name. What can I do about that? But I'm not going to give you avenue to your parents all name. But need other life, you could just because who said like a UDP la support, but our life can not ban and I cannot do anything about that. And that was not going to make me stop my politics. But let's try to rise above this. It's so sad. It's so pathetic. Political. You know, me alongo wol neither any government official they are ikanamoto le Burundi. Ikana moto le Burundi. E utility calls de moto shoton na essence ko le kela moto kono. Nyi kole ya membe kirin dunia kono te sa essence da mina ko. It tolte fengo because ka coupon le dila. Fuel coupon. Coupon packet le ka terrible. Ni la mo fo ngata raje they can give you fuel coupon. Hani la friend nata raje ko. Abemo because kodo bu ka boy la poso kono. But ite wol jela online. Because it all bedame they are enjoying the status quo. Wolbe menkela ka fero ke pour baro kana wuliji because yalo ko ni baro botaji it all they will lose their positions. Ntolu draft banko le tanyato. Wala na nyato ngol senayatale itilindale ngo ba Ousainou Darboe na corrupt no by now. Albajala scandal even in diplomatic passport scandal is utterly nonsensical nka NPP ngo dul moy ka foko ba Ousainou le be foreign minister la bara to man dunje because imaja tata kitiola. More men be Barola State House because Barola diplomatic passport approved. Yaje mojamaka diam online jang. The saddest thing is ignorance is bliss because they don't even know how government works. They have the latitude because TikTok is more big diam morality. Some people are completely clueless about how government works. Who approves this diplomatic passport? Jumalaka approve. Is Adama Barrow. President Malaka approve. Foreign Minister Malaka approve. What diplomatic passport scandal men bake at a Melbe diplomatic passport Adama Barrow has signed. Just because Ba Ousainou was foreign minister, doesn't mean it's a Ba Ousainou Darboe kasi. Mana Ba Ousainou manda court. Mana Barola former driver samba court. Mana na menga president will drive wo betala chitiola diplomatic passport. So common sense tells you that Barola diplomatic passport will approve. But a lot of people go here, they talk. It's just like when I say, if you are a civil servant, imanyana dabla political kono publicly. Como Gambia la lualeti. Como ke se husele la luati. Ite Senegal diplomatic service jalajang ila molkata online iko kamansa ko dale fasa. But Gambians they do it. As long as you Barola support kan, you can be online and supporting Barrow. But if you are a Barola yafaja niba civil service, jumala nyamata, jumala be civil service akakata don TikTok aka UDP la support wala ka doyle support. Iba bayla. Ni alon. But nika NPP la support. Ese ke no civil servant notify ta TikTok live ya NPP support. Nyimbe mu jeng koleti. Wala nante ko Barrow jeng ketali. Anu nta fala stafurla. Mbam far nta fala stafurla. Barrow jeng ketale Barrow manki president tilindinti. Ni tilinta. Ye kal al-Quran wala ko be Gambia magla without fear of affection or ill will. You will have to be ibetilina bankole kan dingol tema. Hani momu NPP le na luatinya fay ko hani kana luatinya. Ni momu UDP ngo da fay kana luatinya. E loi mu lualeti loi malo ibe patimento. Mi ya malo fo ibe president ba dingolti, imo ambassador dingolti, imo minister dingolti, imo opposition dingolti, wala ne ko di laws of the Gambia. And la nyanda apply lale unequivocally, fair and square. There should not be favoritism. Wala nante de Barrow support la no. I will never support Barrow. Nte hadama di woni jenketante support la. I don't care. Barrow can be president for 50 years. I don't care. I will never support him. Because until the credibility, I'm not going to do that. But remember Barrow support la, he was part of the coalition. And we bring our tanum, and a colonel dundi jenga GDS support, nkole nga Barrow sama a system of falling. But bring that ngaja ko nying is not ready for prime time. nte fonga ngam fanjindi bo sokono otuma ba usenu fonga vice president yal otuma ma ba usenu by on the 15th of March 2019 ndinga stop taka baro support well before the 15th of March de ko ntata len ko to nga nyi sama na men na nyi manke woti akam dala ko jomay fay be ma nyame na Senegal sahi I feel like a lot of past people are disappointed fof past fu ngol le man katro fay ay fo biri wol ba fay la ya ye nyin lo ne ka bina nyi ma nyale kala so ntol UDP ngol mo tentol fault na to le baro sama na Pastef lemang Jomai Fai Samana, even though he's saying that coalition or coalition, yes, I support, but at about mindo, Jumale alondi. Eka tawle biri mumena be electoral lead la mana bola ma fo moleko Pastef ko la ya fay nyal ma fay nyante be gagner la le. Bara ay batule ke batule nyanta men soto la ya soto la nyin jamfal fo. Yela nyin kumo demanding olfo. Comme UDP la ala ni UDP baroko ta president. Jumala ben ala jeyte ko mi moti ko manke toñati koku ay sababo le soto UDP le barolondi in the primaries a gagnete wala na birabe banko be yayi la a campaign ta ba usenu le tola ko ba usenu sala londo tano no ako ba usenu ise fengo be tano barala londo to tala no bul diko wutumo mom barolo mo habalde men ka baro support bi wutumo mo habalde mo bukaje ni online ka support ndema Moha Balde fu tolo mi konte ka programme ko mo be baro so la Moha Balde was nowhere to be seen ni Moha Balde wol be funti tanane birim baro UDP jamfa yes but ala ni UDP bare jamfan tunga ka ye jamfa ja ka dimile nak ye mo ma ko ye kube ka ye nendi rol sotala ko te kuba ka bi woyna ko in fact itani nem akandal ko ye mo ma ko yi hani tuwa du jaka kele ye mo ma ko yi ala nite wo mario sota yelo akoy akalola ka foy ko hadite man yinkente ala ko mba sotola yalo wonyon kuma nore ngom kum so ika mo lo jam tuba bu dula jang ay na jang yeddo ko nyina e fama be kay ning atata la hadio jarata ay bula ate dan ko ni lungo men ko bari mayin la way aka fo ko foni de ma kente mo dole ba kalanye yalo wo mu kuma nore holati bari biringi be won nyini la e bu ko kuma nore ngo foye birila before la hajo jare isitale tenkun tek yaje mo jam fan dungal ko ka dimile and this is very disgusting wala na atina say moli e fonyo ka mol ma koy yes ni akoro si say moli e fonyo le ka mol ma koy biko mol le silata abena politiko ko nyim politique nori ngo men ka keten mol ka tela hajo ka jara nko ni ala yake ila sababo ko ite nyanto o mari respect la ya bunya ina se talano la leta separate ways bola foko karire ndana nata ko momolo fo because binga nyime soto wala nan to la kebal kawo alla nin kari nga nyin soto be ngalo ne ko ku ka bona man sa talale bar man sa talaka sababo le samana wala na hani sa sababo le kala ya ye ko kol be na kol bacteria le kake right all right ni sa ta malaria susula le kake ala e sembo so dale ka malaria le ka without any causal effect but aka cause le samana because ala fo man la fi toku yalla wala na ala fengo fenga sababo le samana bi ni de ka president di wata parti yo men ko woli ye support ye mako ye fenki ala ni wol ka de ka president ala nga tonya fo way ala nga tonya fo so ni moko coalition le te gagner comme ya QMC la leader UDP la na kata president oti akata sora kata kiamano me oti ala ni UDP mbe nyanto fo la le ita fala coalition le te gagner just like Jomai Faye même fo kante ala nga cost yes sababol ala nga sababol bunya ndeka Gambia ndeka sila Gambia la bak wala ni Europe jang yaji be say mol ka bata tubab du jang e kaja hani kayti ko dolbe batare mol ya stop la ko nyoma ko even kayto la karola because mo kurumol le mol silandi utume ka mol jele de go extra mile ibe nyoma ko ibe nyo support la matun kare fanema but munana mol yo be stop because ye mo mako ye dunga mari ko sama enalo ay kuma nori ngo foye wala ko hanite man nyinkente alaba kalanyele hey wo mu tawonte yalati wala ni ko fisur wallo mu taw fisur wala diko mu tawonte yalati ñom ñoko de tay di ko def so dolla banko ko fon wala biji baro liaje Gambian or be nyin TikTok fo nyin sonkol ni nyin fenko because baro e Gambia be divide le ngo Yaya Jammeh be je wato mena mol duka nyin sonka manyaki ndol be struggle ko dole me pato struggle le ndol ni APRC le ka du nyola wotumo struggle ko na legi ndamale misunderstanding so but the heightened level of acrimonious relationship between the supporters online in TikTok itata platform clean flat hanatara moderator kontemal la fi nendirola isaje mol kamole fay nyoka ye nyo bane anu musol le batata Allahu akbar bima modas telu to UK ndol kewol bu ka nende hardly yekkewol jay neng hani kaji hani to abol fawni be nendirol MF iko wala use ina naga mele ka FF ke mala fi ka wodo fo jam bala le alon be men andu nyin nendirol fana men be ka online balle ka neng Allahu akbar bal batata andum bal wala ka konota they go through the painful birth process of childbirth hey ndol meme tubab do janga witness la musol ka wulu nyame Gambia they don't have that opportunity Gambia ka tara jele ke wole tara bantabato wala tara ibe damo ibe kachala be kolkela ila muso tingoya ma muso damma maybe ala sister ba sama wala binki wala modo le ba sambala loptano to ide ke o kata shiri na ko ila muso ya fan soto lay di muso le soto lay di ke soto how many men like la muso accompany yeta loptano te bulu je Gambia foni sa ka gade but tubab do you have to be there yes wala na muso le nyanta respect la le ale nga bane ndi role bula nim fongol be nyonen nam fongol ye nyonen come on nim dol nga feel ko nendiro fongo manetale but nim mo ya feel ko itike fongo satisfy wolon kam won neng amari neng ye danje nali ye nyonen kam so na fola but bal why we bring him modest muna na bal be nenna ngamira momo ka diamo ni platform to we should all advocate him bal ye stop kanen why it is disgusting. There cannot be any justification for it. No amount of justification. Ni de mari ni moye tonya. Amari ne ye danji. Ali nyone na laf dale ta life ali nyone for 10 hours. Boys between you ndol da malun ndol tindi da malun ndol fondinge da malun ndol kebala mulun de malun da mali nyone ni atana me lafta. Ni me bari balu ali nga wul da bondiji. Gambian mothers deserve better. You know batatale dol biji kolea kono ita farol kono dandole ke pour kan na school fees ol joka lunch dinna because salary do yata Gambia le ke wala salary da mate dimba samala no dol bi je woleta wa firola e ka profit ndingol men so do mbade ngana dindingo mako ya fane sali bayo sang wala fen sang so bi wolu wel dol nyanta wol matal ko sano ando ngamere every operator here every host wala na banta baja momo benachini do mo ina je ndiro ke fam ntenga jang control jang amutale I control this platform because jamu UDP platform multi jang hanata tolum jumati you cannot come here yenen ndiro ke jam I have just what mbuko diar buka tara ne motima so I think every host should do it ni moy balen do for straight amari drop don't even entertain the topic immediately balen do for a drop nim benga o ke nyim platform multo yenen ndiro le stop lale. But this idea, no alkana, why it continues, it doesn't solve the problem. Yale ko sulo ya jufita yirolone. Bantabaja walat na jang hanatara 10 people like a selejang. I need quality. Quantity with toxicity has zero use for humanity. Responsibility needs to be safeguarded. Ntolse nyo criticize no le mo moye raso ya UDP wo kan teme support UDP la policy nangam wo ola malafi bawsi ne ko president nte I have no problem with that wo muy la civil right la bar mo manyana bawsi no nenna mo manyana Adama Barrow nenna mo manyana Honorable Halifa Sallah nenna mo manyana Talib Bensouda nenna mo manyana what is the name of these other leaders Lamin J Dabo Honorable Bibi Dabo Mama Kande Mole fa manyana nandiri kala. Let's even forget about these leaders. Ndol fa mole manyana nonen. Barati na moja mas sabata politiko kono because ika menje online. It's so scary. Bala ko bala fa warta Gambia. Bal kandeng every day. Innocent mothers. Ite ba ma fa tumando fa malo ko nyin katabe ke kam. Dol bi je fa ila parents all they are late. Dol be la kaburol kono. Why should those people be insulted? Because of more misunderstanding. I am digressing on this topic because it's all part of civic education. Gambian level of civic education it's at the lowest of the low. Na banko bitana wala na Ibrahima Silla Sena ay siboto kumolfo Minister of Infrastructure. Nga moyle wolum dola la video si ako Gambia kana tram wole da tram. Because ako University of Faraba in Wabida after for 50,000 students will boss hote will sambala no tram. Yalo nyimbe mu nyenen ne kumol tram o kurang wala ka samba. Gambia ndol mana traffic light from mole soto no traffic light. Hani na capital o traffic light o tiji. Police o leke bulo in the left right hey tambiten. Ite West Africa banko jala traffic light so to banko ben kan naman ka Gambia ti. Ndolle delu ganawta dan the whole world. Ite minister katasi teleto aka shibo to kumo fu mole because election la kanasi kana tram mole lo. Ibrahima Silla is just joking and he's disrespecting Gambians because Gambia te tram lo la no. Because tram o manke wo. In fact, do we even need tram when Gambians are struggling with basic infrastructure? Ite ko kana railway system mole lo banko ka. Nin karrevo sinasila ye feri kuro sama na sign because karrevo wala kanasi. But I'll see that like 4 years ferio betulo panin mol ka do nyin kulungol la because otumo carte fayo man si but carte fayo sign me carte fayo sawol kono they will bring everything ibe 50 million dila musol la le anu ngana broda dole je in fact thank you for reminding me mbala audio play la janna mol yala moy nte I sometimes kamala kono mole katam fongola broda ti na jaranka broda Mamadou Yaya Fofana I have respect for him baraka barole support bara ako momo opposition oti mbal audio play ko mala fika ko ako ngamera fo yote mu fo ala jawole ti bam fo malo mo but I'll play the audio here I'll try to transfer it to this phone na play because mala fika miscode that's the part that annoyed me and if Fatima Jallo tambajante man tela haju tije you have Fatima Jallo tambajante jam but there was a time Yaya Fofana was against Yaya Jammeh fo tuma defana ka ala soso because ntolbe be struggle ko naka programme ko num Fatu Radio aka Yaya Jammeh criticize and Yaya Jammeh fo seytan na sinije fo alala ya sinije alinga bula ngani dishonesty just because you take a Barrow support iko modo manyana Barrow against fo Barrow man keni oppositional Barrow num fate bunu ya APRC la ya sinde palaso Adama Barrow was an opposition fo mo Adama Barrow fanaka alale soso because ite ko I afala de amoko na mina audio play la jana menga la bringa mo mole ya kinyana I was so disappointed ngo what the heck is wrong with us opposition ya manke ala sosoti ala abulal kambul mislead opposition on amantra banko kan development kala falla fi the one party state lela munate na Adama Barrow lot against Yaya Jammeh munana man Jammeh Musa tuji because none of the development olla Yaya Jammeh development man ka Gambia Adama Barrow mak al nga tonya fo hey ise wulo ko nyanya fa nyu ko da tubabo e mala fa la nya fa la ko yo tubulu ndol mo fi ngol fa ne mala fi na nyame na fi ngoto mbulu yes Yaya Jammeh la development o jama ate fongole kala ak al fenkol ke bari Barrow Holland Foundation wala ka karambo lo Barrow ya ka tati ECOWAS wala ni $500 million o diala ni ECOWAS project pour ñu rural electrification Barrow na raka fo Gambia no le commencer ko na la be do ko keka but it's all iko support mandi bari Yaya Jammeh la University of the Gambia samana Yaya Jammeh le gaipa samana gaipa as an industry me institutional le fokande Yaya Jammeh wala Gamcel samana not Gamtel but Gamcel anu Gambia no le do ko Barrow hani company killing ala man sakunda ma lo Gambia ñene fo ngante bala fawal 9 years not a single company na manke siloti silo because ika mochato le soto nyin silot wala nga fo jane nde batata nyin sila ko fo ngolale. It does my headache. Kunin kuba nga silo lelo silo you cannot boast of a company ha baro a company fulale so Gambia dingol be do ko lati because job creation man sekunda sobe wol ka lo mun kan job creation ndola tubabu duja ni be lola president le ka fo ni nata mbe do ko solen le banko dingol lale. You know what, unemployment figures are very important in the West. Ni be president yala people look at unemployment figures ye doku ye job creation jelek tubabu duja jumala ka diam yi ka fo nga silo lelo anu ñin support alal bebe tubabu du janne de bari inanate man sakunda jala jam ka lo akafo ndenga railway station lo jana tenga krel ñi wahi dani saret Gambia rek because these people are a bunch of jokers and they are also being fueled by a bunch of jokers in the supporters all enabling this nonsense menka online in this day and age in the 21st century mo sobe fo ngobi dala online ka fo na man sakunda e silole lo jam e ma fo ko nga company le create ning mol jita university because Gambia di ke dingo samba karambo ngoto yenyi school fees high amount of school fees karambo jobe ko lar nyami ikala fe nen dingo jita akana ka dependent on me afana ta do ko soto afana start kala own salary soto wala dunoy boy kan bari nim man sakunda bu ka diamu job creation na man sakunda ka wasu munela ntenga silo le lo jana ntenga sambata jana tata ni sila ko wala dukare mol dahandi nga fale nan mol dahandi ni sila ko wala because it's actually monotonous be pare kunta yalom ala fo moli ale company je le create banko kam baro ina fo moli nga baro ko ma hali single yalo ñi ko kona single Gambia Civil Aviation Authority a beketa PPP la man sekuna Social Security and Housing Finance Corporation PPP Gambia di ngol lebe do ko la ñun blanc right nawek wotumo GUC lom atata ke MSG ñu beketa Baba Jawara la time ne Gamtel was one of the best in the region. Wotumo Bakary Njie wol biji second to South Africa akata PPP la gamal ala fonye NPP supporter lalu Adama Barrow Barakoy company jumale create sanji konanto ya jomo masi boleti so ite ka Barrow support ite you don't have future for your children because ñi jahali pachari rice kungla Gambia dingo membe du America ndato ko la jang bari ndefo ngoni woka indirect la bra bala ñi project keleno wotuma akala project documental kinkanne naka notes exchange wala tata invest Gambia dingo le tata di amanke man sa ko lalonde wo bata America la tata so ala fonye Barakoy mun company le create al company kelim fonye Ibrahima Silla carte fayola kanasi akoy to kana tram wala lo tram pour que dindi wol samba faraba yalla Ibrahima Silla be sibo kumola because Ibrahima Silla ali la look sol jibe because ñu be domorol la ali ni minister je momo mashallah na ali jibe albuke sude but 9 years ago ali la appearance be nyaadi le Gambia ni fotata airport to people are malnourished molbe labarare ni bota tubabu je fotata Gambia nol ka doye nyakotole but ñimma sekunda official ol Dawda Jallow e Demba Sabali Ibrahima Silla ibelom ikaralbe kufri kemol because Gambia no kamanela ni yemena boy yangele ka sa halis de you put on weight ndola to awluja weight molu kala fala bare Gambia mol ka fole ko karida be balu wala la jibe ama Gambia fon janni bota jam fon you are skinny kargo bota to abdula be skinny rena ba atebe ko domoro itol balon ko to abdu jang ni balo warta bak mol jang society mala fola they want you to look slim cultural mol la cultural man killing but Gambia is the opposite Gambia be fale karale fundi kongole fundi ko he diw sanga mu ngi leka xalisa mu ngi leka weccitam because ikata balukan fuarol la korola taxpayers money wala na 100 billion of kasarata so 100 billion jumale wo kasara na maka civil servant na maka high rank official oldi lafta len jabi jela ni ko top rank sol bu ka sunya roke but 100 billion jumale wo sunya alimbe ni momo tata platform ota ko government official ol bu ka sunya roke amari nyini ka fay ko okay say auditor ko 100 billion men kasarata jumale wo kasara fo jino le kasara ala nga chahano bula nte Sadawla Kairaba Jawara na uncle lom ala man man ko fugala ba PPP la man sekunda woto man te ka ko corruption ba PPP government ate fo buka kede but ala man sekunda be jele because Sadawla Kairaba was not corrupt aman ken ka fa salad because I bungo men so don dollar he what anybody any ordinary Gambian can have that mome I president yake 30 years Yaya Jammeh bought $3.5 million mansion in Potomac and Jawara is senji tan sabaleke ni Jawara fana la fi non fati 4 million mansion no sanano Angleterre jam but Yaya Jammeh natal within the short space of time Kali Lai Lota even that if Sada Barotile because Yaya Jammeh it took him decent 7 years or so jana avec ala mansonola but ya Adama Barrow nata within 2 years atata 15 million mansonola man kam kunda ayo ko bani min dol fo man yana woni ngal hey tonya nabe folal ngafo tonya hana e badi affect you have to accept it but Gambino jang kanyim badi ya fasa nonsense I feel sorry for people Sadawda was my uncle and I'm foratulom na blood uncle long but molka criticized it Brime Freedom Radio nda fonga PPP la government criticized then ka corruption obe no njele nita badi go be NPP come on take it on the chin corruption obe NPP la man sekundale and 100 billion wallet kasarata auditor leafo so nitol make jumal leake you don't tell me is ordinary NPP supporters or melkata forum ko wolle 100 million ata wolma wokala ndeta 2 miro kala NPP supporter la ko wolle 100 billion ata the top rankers are the ones who are messing up with our national our state resources with impunity because wala na barobo ka mo kitindi namanke Bamba Banjari Dr. Bamba Banjari ye menke sacrificial lamb ya samba after sometime ya soro ya bula James Gomez memala boss you know ema samba kitiola mona ne mo samba and afana implicated ko fasar wala kataji ñim farlu ñim fasar nonsense ni ma bonni na politico kono deka bi du dem anu nimmen diamata jaw wakati mo kendoleti ndeba misil molti ndeketa janale ni mo ma ya bari ngoma wala ya te fongo ma ya criticize ika mari jele ko tilo la deka bi pour mo dem dafa difficult to abdou jang système o le jang control kono juro mbe ndata London na bari musu kende dole invite iftar la ji anu mana kema kondonna mo kende balum thank you Penda and Omar you know then former colleague from Benta Jele Tumko we had a good time and in Bala we had a good time there so message kan now variation speed limits le besi local variation speed limits wala besi local all right variable speed limit neither 50 ke 60 you have to respect it because camera do la beto ndebe korondoring because UK la motorway 70 miles maximum 70 I wanted to be driving at 70 pronga foto na sukonos I was in a hurry to arrive home but nindara rek blood will be you have to drive at 50 road works le 50 and if you go back to 50 you will get a letter system wala ka mol control jam ndola banko mo system so discipline ibuka mo nya ko no jibe ja ede ka sira rek electro jala bungo you have to pay this amount ne kuluro la banko kan bon la banko kan discipline tiji say ñim fa sa role le ke ka online tonya hanaye affect a accept tonya dimitale dega nehut but ba usenu today he is clean ando ndenga molu je janne mele yalan koy tumiro la ba usenu kan hani saye Mario they are so egoistic itata imanta because niya mo tumi report la ra funti ko ba usenu man fenta jamel asset common sense decency require nyanta life le ko ha ba usenu hakoto nye ndele nata na life to jang ngamelo no fefa na bari report of so far ito mantraje e hakoto nye fo ba usenu ba hakoto le or not woto tatele bari te nyanta you should do the needful bari ika tumiro la molu kanne and they will not have the decency to come online nying asset diamo fo on yaja fata saya kuma buka fo because UDP la molma implicate wallahi nata no ba usenu was implicated in this report for the rest of this year nying asset solo be kachala baral ma ja diam adimba fata monal ka diamo moy jumale ka kuma fo because that mol dol la fita mel tol ye taraje wala to man taraje Gambia la ko jahalo war he ni ataro no bawo seno ning oncle Amadou to be ni report bala non ngam tol UDP ko be Facebook o bulalale ndol be TikTok o may camarol be bola TikTok lay ta yata la bungol ko ne mabo because dia mo be kala ni TikTok tok krokoto janni salobe ambil hani sallu ngo fa be mol jele bita live ibe bawo seno attack bari momen man alama momen man no ita non ni la no kanola anno ko fe menke foro songoti into nya fonti ta mari se seneyade ndengalo de ko UDP ngol man involve ni assets code be kon tane oncle Amadou Sané di am dala assurance dina ko ma nga fo jan bari ma de revelation mol men bebe ke kam alme tolu tete they are clean parliamentary inquiry nata they are clean bari nga mol janye wuliyal fo online janga mo dole je wo fo may wuliya buntanke TikTok to jang akate listo so fo list sabale baate bolu akate listo baate bolu UDP ngol tobe ji ba hansa wo listo man fontire because dolbi je wol hanyita wuliya fo la wala man sila wuliya fo la de ka wuliya buntan just because you want to make somebody look bad but dol UDP ngol ngal lesino men ngamen karanje we are proud of our leadership. And we are proud of our leadership, and we should celebrate our leaders and say thank you. Because our people have now come out of this clean. So say need to go UDP man nyana kala president oti say because man sunyareke man tapaleyake. Amadou Sané plainol me wafi 200 and something thousand, 240 something $1,000. I be do the central bank account totally. Bari CD Keita plain sabame wafi ko $500,000. Depuis ko imalon ko do dun tadame man wo kumo ka fo online mo buka kumo fo be nya kasi ko ma mo ye klo kasi le fon ko mo bon nata nu ikonu Amadou Sané la kodo wole man dunga dun tadame den non tol UDP ko te funta la TikTok ko nata nu ngol it was the other way around a fele CD Keita lo ministry iko $500,000 plain saba ye wole wa fi bari malum fo kodo dun tadame depuis ko they could not establish and ñun depuis jumala ya lead NPP la depuis la ya lead Ablaye Cissé. But they cannot establish for CDK kodo dundi account men de mala. Iko CDK ya nyini ngale pra information sama na up to time be la report sama CDK mala report fundi. But afele sa wo kumo buka fot nyin TikTok auto. Di mala ga fo. Na man ken tol UDP ko din killing wala ka. Moli e nyakasi den nyakasi bobu non. Melni dara hewut. Wa he so feke ne UDP minister mo defon li. Ken du dega si online bi. Wa bi dinañ ko def be 2020 bi December. Alika tonya fo ha UDP ngol kataten e kanyin ni nek UDP ngol ka mu nek modol bi je wala kam fari UDP kamale ha wala kam fari UDP kamale I understand wala ni nyimbango pour nyimbango itabe ko leral alama ala indema alama ala Gambia banko bondi on the 5th of December 2026 ata easy la because barona la mol ben kalabande ya menaten kanaka politics of deception, politics of nahante ka Gambia lu filindi tilikunte ba tilobe malalen iko ka dibole dundi mol ñaatlong la kana ka famole ko betra mole lola jang ye fere kuto samananne sa baro filabe tala baro is on a high level ka kurango project wol ke dulal be just because election wala sitaten asila nyale fon warta banko me yala ngo dol bi je wolu they just look at today it became mira ko 5 years long ite man si ye mira okay muna na baro man kurango samanan in 2024 muna na masamanan 2025 baro ka election in 2021 muna 2022 wala gagné tara man kurango samalena 2023 biko wata ko kate fo be jamfare na alsi nintol Gambiano nintol UDP ngol man tewo shiti ñin deportation ko men ka kamala ba usino da hansa be fokam bari ngo wax bobu non dañ ko daaji sa aka fole bakel bam abuka fo buka moy baké ñina ta wala le ba usino le deportation sa wo fana yo fo janne ma evidence samanang ma letter samanang say they have moved on to something else until we have a lot of work to do. Nin deportation ko abuka fo baké say ñina tale ba assets ko fela dimba a boyta ngo na mole na mole mbade nga toñe doomi rew anata janne tol ko ha bawsen ni sol sang bawsen kada bari ba anyata fundila lay bawsen apologize na bi jamba salende la nga fay ko fo bawsen apologize fo apologize la o fo man la special committee report of the National Assembly man la o fanan. And by the way, I want to take this opportunity. Ngambo Chidi kan tento bako ngasa for okay Facebook or interview was breathtaking, very insightful, and UDP dindingolu lafita aliye learn from. You see the composer Mbo Chidi kan menkala interview ko being kulu woni horomo adiamta with respect. Mbo Chidi kan what interview was really tough. Yeah, you got very tough question on personal issues, on marital affecting ala muso and everything. It was not an easy interview, right? Some people would have lost their head. Yeah, but Mbaten Tolabaka, thank you, Mboj. I don't know the diaspora charity, and also is the senior administrative secretary, external affairs. Our interview was really good, and I remember the part that I like most. Ikonimba Usenuman can winnable candidate. Then who is winnable? And I have said that here many times. If Bowser is not winnable, then who is winnable? You're gonna tell me I get more votes than you in election. Official records, I'm telling of election results also today. But even at equator, you are winnable than me. That's mumbo jumbo. That's completely ludicrous. Absolutely ludicrous. That doesn't make any sense. But you know, he didn't go down, try to muddy, he control himself. And this is leadership. Nyatonga ya mobe kala fika kala but nyatonga ya alaji ko nikara nyaton ko ikaka nyaton gold ye nyaton ka daji ko soto corruption o de barola man sekunda mbo folale ndese usele mba folale de ni membe kam falan kam en kam fa because nim baro ka wule ka corruption o kele wallahi mba folale ko barode anala kumbe nama agri bar corruption ako kelele. But 100 billion in 3 years is annoying. In other countries that would have been an uproar. But be young, molka cherry pickle, ibe yal mol menkala kuro. Ku jama nabi United Democratic Party la Karola. Wode ibuka kilis kalasu wala. But $500,000 yen na plain old wafi, minister malay kulu dundi daming, Gambia dinkendo be nyata wala nyininkala. Han NPP ngol fo nyanta woni ngala nare banko kan. You cannot be patriotic if there is, you call yourself a patriot, you love your country, but there is sunya rolling tapale abela man sekunda iko just man baro lay forle aral ma support baro. Yes, baro mungi sacha mungi am ci nguur gi way nono man dal buguma UDP neka. You call yourself a patriot? Are you having a laugh? Seriously, you must be having a laugh. I can't do UDP support hal. Du kan screen o tap ni fele be nyini ka kan verification online. Akam nan dol UDP ndol ko ha UDP ni man UDP man ko nana alma ala yoke. So ni tinyarol be kala I'm not expecting that, but naketa ndol UDP support ale na jam ko tinyar be kake UDP man or dol fana will be dishonest. And I'm not expecting that from any UDP supporter. We cannot defend wrong things, and we shouldn't. So wala nang Ibrahim Silla bring ala dia mo isay ko Ibrahim Silla is at another level. Ndo ma Ibrahim Silla. But jumala ka ngini ngado wala another fictional character Ismaila Ceesay. Wala na ay musu dole attack ate Ismaila Ceesay. Ñi muso ngala be PPP la de fo nene something nonde. But way Ismaila Ceesay la VAR la samanang. Ismaila Ceesay ko juma munana mo ba falo ko baroka 500,000 ne 150,000 domo a day. But Ismaila Sise for nyina talen berabe no Citizen Alliance ade for na dia mo kele ko president ngo ka 150,000. So yala o VR VR la samadang. So musu ni wangi ni gara ko say tonya munom tonya le for Ibrahim Ismaila Sise berabe government for Ismaila Sise when he was outside government. Because the for Baro criticized the nunko ko 150,000 but bi ni moyo for ko Ismaila Sise janile ko dimba. Because adabe to Lord utility kaba bo. Abe dona pleno la be yanda la bitela la hotel ol kono kuma balbe fola nektal be sitela ko solbe dunna waramba balbe dunna Ismaila Sise be muna kalam tala Gambia la koleyato ani bi ni Ismaila Sise ni baro kay ko ngalon ko baroto kela jojo do ki du su nopi rek ñu daha ko su Ismaila Sise waxut ko rek baro def ko daha so fofu ngu wax su waxut rek baro dina ko daha te suma jarbaat bugul gena si nguur gi suma jarbaat mo he's at another level man dama de russa su waxe I feel embarrassed kon ndax nit dafa war am russe kay ite na raja ye baro criticize ko baro ka 150,000 a day so modo ya fo iko mari banyana fola ite lo jumati bar bi debe opposition kuma norin tije ite man fo baro ani nga serious way wala na kama bir ngando ma fana may ako Yankuba Dabo banyana Adamu Baro disrespect la go Gambia di jumale Baro disrespect jan modan doma nga bogo keren kafo that's the heightened level of disrespect Yankuba Dabo na la diamo be ala bala fo Baro la government mu keren kafo le ako mi they are squirrels but be wala ko ate data na siri awoka Baro disrespect Gambia is very Gambia defande nit su ko nexe mu ñuul su ko nexe mu pink su ko nexe mu li and these political chameleons hada ma de wala credibility ñanda ka safeguard way ndela ñin domal demala mo ne what's wrong with you fon nen ñin domal fo ñanda doma ya fo bon la ni temale ba because domu na jarbat la ci wobe another level Ibrahima Silla mun domal ndela ñin domal dal I don't know for me that doma dol la ñin la ba malom honestly Ibrahima Silla nga ma ko tram wat ko leke farabam ko la li pare ko saying Allah infrastructure development is going to go to the first develop wala Ibrahima Silla kana tramole dal but the moment ka be free wifi kala Brikama Ibrahima Silla hasa picture yi ñu ngi naaw ak bobu comme balaga ba jaxuma mu ne picture yi ñu ngi naaw ak bobu kunol li wakatile hani say picture yi ñu ngi naaw ak bobu free wifi Brikama ite barako mo free wifi sama fay o sama Brikama bari ko kana tramole samba no malo wolu ndoma mala singote do munela de but maybe I'm going to investigate Ibrahima Silla malo ye mune diala fo ya komandi fo fadu babaro la command state house is sunte malo ye mune diala ye mune domo bo wala la brain was at another level ngo bari ngay Ibrahima Silla ma ya ka fo tramo ngo woy mba koko carte fay ñini ka gambienol filindi wo fona jarita ñina ba ñun sunkare ba fon kono atolu barako ma hani traffic light of on sabana no Gambia al barako NPP al barako ma hani company clean set up no Gambia NPP government atolu ka kana tramole sonni Gambia wo be pour que kombo kol filindi wol fana ta nin dol bije wol fana mila time ta ho baraka kana tramol lo al nga katewo diala bari ni Ibrahima Silla le wurta jang ala audio be jane menam wotume make DRTS la DGT ka Barrow for threatening. The first person to threaten Barrow was Ibrahima Silla. Ndaba ka kalamo. Ibrahima Silla le Barrow threaten jam. A audio be jana na en so sapli. ako baro ko ha ini APRC kol bal nyinkela ni ko be nyinkela tol defon akate fon la mina kala baro la number 1 opponent bare biring biri ate ko mane ga ko director general GRTS ala bal dundi momang Ibrahima Silla la aggressiveness mo côté ke utuma be fala be nun ganale ima commandi follow para so bandi ay birim falen diro ke day baro attack janga telephone baro attack the first person to attack baro was Ibrahima Silla. Okay, Manchester United is winning 2-1. Wala na Sislaman Safaro ko alabanga win, bari yalong amambam follow, jemo mambam follow. We are winning 2-1. Sisla wala na maja Safaro ko. Nara no it was the other way around. Then no Sisla bent down update. So, Ibrahima Silla biri palaso di alade. Bari Gambia no lumbe men folali. Ibrahima Silla la jing kafale ko be na tramo le kala jabe mu nenendir kumolati. Carte wo bolo nyine kal bulu. Man sakunda me alongo kurang fo buka maintain no properly, light beta jumping lights on and off combo, halala motor traffic lights wol mon soto banko company ma establish no l'hôpital kono incubator de nani sabaleka incubator janal bita tramolo lal incubator samba l'hôpital dukral kana de nani sabaki incubator kilin se Ibrahima Silla albe kodo mental albe tramotal ala dundi health sector na Gambia denanol ye ifane bunya so de respect so ni denano me wuluta ay tala on incubator kono al nyanta wala kala first janal kakara tramole lo dukara mbal danila al tulo kolayata albe ko moko moy nak NPP ngol bal janal bita albe ta al kal kata tramole lo Ibrahima Silla al nañu dula record al yak Ibrahima Silla janal kata tramole lo dukara al incubator samba na denanol ye alke treat like with respect ali hadamadi ya bunya di Gambia denano la the future leaders of this country nol wuluto loptano to e momo etala all incubator kono nyin kurango me yalon ko denanol me yalon ko mambo kono killing denani saba incubator killing lopitano to ni tata je loptan killing isaje mo fulay dolbe lala duma jannatol kal kata alkata tramole deda ali na loptano ta ala make sure patient yalo on la rango soto mo kade la duma there is no electricity in the country. Fale America tramo ni jumping light on and off wala ka tramo ni wobe bor la kurangote off la de. But Gambia me alongo ni kurangote off giol almon basic necessity to life. Water, clean drinking water. Al barako mo di mol la mol kata ni pompol le to Gambia fa kadi hani kombo berol. Suba juno mol kata pompol te ka bidangol le sambe ka jiul ke ji de ñi massa ko na demalo fay ke mira le bam fo be ke mira jiome mo jioti ni kuram ofta atina mo jama babe jebe bo holo le sike la suwol kono say mol ka bo holo mel sembo sano bo holo le ko le sin because jio bi ka soto jiome yalon ko hadama di wala la baluwo ba tele bar jio le fo important da kuram you can live your life without electricity kerosene lamp mala, but who can live without water? Jiola kumaita korongoti. Ali barako man gisena ngo dino molla. Ni data Gambie kajele mol ka nyo sabam bidongole ka woleta ya londi because dolgi jahani tabik lan jio fo ngoni pompol ofte buka shot. Woman sa kundale kana lo jam iko kana platform to iko ka fo mol ko ndekana tramole yaji kanyum fo platform mem fongoto ndeka baro jona Ibrahima Silla hani abla kabole ko natina banta waja nyon ko kala nansi ko ndaba fle Ibrahima Silla kana Gambian ol fair way ma fe Ibrahima Silla stop this no ala ni nonsense trouble because Ibrahima Silla atol barako man na loftanol upgrade no ni di ambe ko optano be lokan faraba white elephant projects député wala ya fo député bu ngoto de iko denani sabala ka incubator kilisia jio fo buka soto water alkal kada dukare jannal be tramolo la Gambia mbal da hanala ali ala make sure clean drinking Gambians have access to clean drinking water na loptano li upgrade nali okay ndefo ngale benal support la mafla alta tramolo say ha hanata ni tramo porta ni krom ofta be panna silokan mafla alta tramolo da ha ban ni krom ofta rek tramo break nin tramo break ase loje fo nin kurang nata ala silo ala silo continue wo fala se ke lole ni ngale tramo samana nin courant of the tramway lo ani memba boronika wo fone lo wo fone energy ta nin courant onata rek no bila gambe politiko kay hani wala fi jele le jele NPP Masakunda ñunu mu joka so leti ñunu te wala ne ndega mo fonje ni tata life iko ka NPP le support nte nga fale ko fondamental se ko ni betu abdu jante ka fo ñing akungole kaputa ha bala jaro c'est correct bari ko se kaput fata la nga tramo bari bala masila kana tuba abdu jana lo ko tramo ka ron ñani ali nga na together nga ñim Masakunda bondi ñaato nga da ñi kunta ya kuma ba fola we need serious government. We cannot afford to have Barrow continue 2026. Masi bolom. Mela ka domi rew soto jande na bi jande bari mala ako ya block jande bari mama mo ya block because lafra na jang ay public apology ke ni asset school la ba usenu ketatene ba usenu ali nak ba pulo giso na la fi de xamna yam fi yobante bi su domi rew ñew sa place wo koné dama am yobante pour mu ñew fi jigalu ba usenu si cadre mu wax diko accuse affaire asset si mu ñew fi waaw fi la bëgg mu ñew mu jégal nak public apology because kuy dem accuse nit publicly da nga wara dem publicly tamit jégal ko waaw waaye ñun sant nañ yàlla suñu parti bi suñu leaders yi seen loxo dafa set seen loxo dugut si affaire assets yi Yaya Jammeh the looted assets of Yaya Jammeh te the saddest thing is ñi investigation o dara du fa génna ba léegi government jëluñ benn statement because Dawda Jallow ñu ne dañ ko war a reprimand te Dawda Jallow Barrow du ko reprimand yéen tamit Dawda Jallow te Barrow mala no Barrow te Dawda Jallow mala I'll be utterly surprised so baata mbir tamit waxut so lan mooy njëriñu report bi pour ñun pour discuss ka waste of time la a report bi is going to be in the dustbin foofu lañ ko saani xanaa beneen government su ñëw ñu xoolaat ko gestu waaye nguuri Barrow ñoom duñ def dara si lii because don't be fooled by Barrow saying that I'm not going to they are not going to any scapegoats even my own family member Barrow ñaata yoon na di wax fii dara mu fàtte ko Barrow moo wax fii ne term limit def ko seal même président di ñëw fii léegi su ku waxee term limit mu mere la Keba Sabally su waxee term limit Barrow def ko dee mere Barrow fu mu nekk nii mu ngi mere Keba Sabally because Keba dafa dem si plateforme bu nekk mu ne Barrow warta dem term su Barrow déggaloo noonu daf dee mer Barrow say ni left ay kamfa rek ñun taam ko moof bari Barrow fo ngala ya fo janko taam te titala naman se kuna mina la janne president na la jeta Barrow fo la kata say ka ne ko fourth term iko Barrow la taam voice ya dilo sile already say tol ke mira fourth term ntol Gambia mun korole la tan tol kan mu masi bala ketan tol kan where did we get things wrong in this day and age when the international world responsible people are against even 2 terms of the president. Some people are going around saying, Karinya Tatara 4th term, then something is fundamentally wrong with us, some of us. Why? Dekabi. I'm not new favor, say Dekabi de. Send Heli a favor. Even if you can send Yaram a favor when Heli, then favor de. Ndena manam banku je mealonko, nyaton kol ka mol mute ko footballo ko Gambia. Ni election no kana si ibe dunna fa dañu do Maimouna Baldé léegi doo lañ ko gis Maimouna Baldé mu ngi toog mu ngi em waaye xaaral couple of months Maimouna Baldé dina jël saaku bi xaalis bi di dugga di génn di ko di commencé nañ ko sax wax naa fekk si programme am na borom domboy tànk yi nekk si kombo gars yi ñu ngi dugga seen kër yi ak seen xaalis dañ ma tuddal ay ñeneenti nit waaye duma leen fi tudda de because su ma leen tudda fii rek dinañ connect di dot ñu xam xëy na kan moo ma jox information bi ñaari jigéen ñoo fa nekk ak ñaari góor ñi dugga si kër yi nag di jox nit yi ay xaalis ay 100,000 150,000 waaw da nga war a support Barrow da nga war a def lii da nga def lii because ñu ne Gambien yi gëmuñ dara xaalis ñu fan ñu leen tolli jàppale fan ni parete tol they sleep in their million dollars mansion yaa tol bula ñuy wecciti ñu laa jox ni 100,000 150,000 loolu weccet la si ñoom de e ka falin doole di atol la de bari tol ni la million olu after tol ba enjoy le ba putu pasala ya wala nan do ma be fresh rin sa Ibrahima Silla ni nga bolu ngan do ma fo jele ma suute to be honest yalla mo buga fila do ma la nga Ibrahima Silla jele do ma ngoje ñem Ibrahima Silla no Jojo Ndour sa brother bi bu ngay enjoy sa brother Ibrahima Silla bu ngay enjoy de loolu Ibrahima Silla bëggul Barrow dem Ibrahima Silla su ko xoolee Ibrahima Silla in 2017 ak Ibrahima Silla tey dafa mel ni asamaan ak suuf defoo nga ndoomaa jëla maa suutee Afrique pour nekk ministre dafa neex de tubaabu du fii ndol feleen dalla Rachel Reeves na chancellor akungo be kandiri sako nying kelobe meke kanteng in the Middle East sayin tol be preso late kan isan soldat be selekan Rachel Reeves kungo be kandiri ne tek amamme fon ay oil fenkol company sol commanda ni meeting so ngama ni Friday akungo be kandiri ne tep jam president nyaton golu de la prime minister fele molbe iba fire left right and center kuma kon le fudni lalam nami da Donald Trump fane attack jana domestically ndol fana nga attack jana bar Africa la ilaha illallah Africa la ka president de comme Adama Barrow ko bring jane commission report on hata ngo fo jana Barrow ka te man report on ri seriously prime minister fo tuba bu jawolo ne te ka bo place do finance office bi your government report ñoo nga face askan bi nga ne man report bi sa readuma ko même président du ko def fii nag soo ko defee fii bés boobu noonu yow doo finance office waaye Barrow wax na ko Barrow kaama report on read but at least Manassi is being honest because Barrow doesn't read and not that he doesn't read, he cannot read. So we know Barrow's limitation. Barrow cannot read. So that person will not want to read. Somebody who cannot read will not want to read. Common sense, right? Akamde ko so munu toga. Ndade nga buga toga. Si fekkee yow so toga sax lekka bi du neex. Xam na yow doo am di courage pour nga dem. Barrow mënut a read. So Barrow naka la moo mën a read. Barrow te nata yàlla te ka kuma jama fo jam mo la am ka kamula Barrow cabinet paper sol for understand ñam wala kan te jaxal. He is lazy. He doesn't want to read. Barrow la bi dawe 324 ñi National Assembly la ñi 324 page document. Barrow la ñi read la. Adula mera Barrow be National Assembly la ñi report read la 324 page document. Barrow ni wo funi tan la kam folo. Ye da sa mo diala. Woke mira la telephone le la. NPP politico teng anin dolbe diam la telephone teng ni telephone si wala. Ni Arsenal be play la lungo mena. Aina Arsenal GB. Yes, that's what Barrow. You think Barrow is going to sit down? I don't know who is going to think that Barrow be like 324 page report or read. National Assembly ni report or ni adiala. Abala mole kumele ya brief. And that's where Barrow gets things wrong. You think those people will tell him everything? Well, Barrow is not going to read this document. He doesn't have the time. He's a lazy person when it comes to reading. Barrow Nikoko. Musa Tarawale ko Barola English is better than my English. Nzonta Musa Tarawale. Ha Barola English is better. But yalam demo ka for woman being. Demo ka for condolences. Barobo got problems about Congolenses. Nimbaro and della Angela Camoso ngala vide kula kekella. Baro buka angele kamo cut fast. Yeah, I'm never gonna cut fast. When I cut my fast. Baro ka ya baro ja ka angele kamo fele ko mandi ka kamo benyame. Kamo ka ngasungo tei. Ngasungo tei. So on a serious note, I'm just trying to bring humor into the program. On a more serious note, Barrow will not read this National Assembly report. So we have a problem. We have to get a leader who will be ready on time. Because Yaya Jame, with everything you can say about Yaya Jame used to read cabinet papers. And in fact, he used to rectify them. Yaya Jame, denga bina cabinet paper, ngone demal nga gene li, nga duga fa li. Yaya Jame will spend hours to read files. Why now we have a president who doesn't have time to read any paper because he's lazy. All he is involved with is NPP politics. Neka si ñetti téléphone di wax. Ni guy go be mo dole kana sa NPP jang ha nga feng. But because Barrow cannot read, so he will not be able to read. Balanga read dala nga mun ko. There are some words in those documents. Barrow will not understand those words. Man, nekuma di ko heb. Dama wa dega. So ñun dañu am problem. Lolo tan none of these reports will be implemented. But also white papers in the ministers in your league. I understand the technocrats have to do that bit. Not that one. I'll hash on him. That's the job of the technocrats to write those white papers and then bring it to him. So when they implement la, the like Gambia ñun dañu na kasi tuhi dona. I don't know how much all of you now lolo ngeen ko waxe tuhi dona. Because Gambia no man biri Gambia I feel sad. While we have all these smart, intelligent people, we have these mediocre people, people like Barrow. Wala nando so masi, ala ma repeat. Yalla tere ñanu mako, way su Barrow moy continue man suma Gambian document dama ko xoti. Because Gambian passport wi la, but ban pride la nek a Gambian again. I have nothing to do with that country. You know, Gambia di ya be proud la monela je with somebody like Barrow will read your country. Mommy along another foreign trips or la fon. Basic protocol. Abuka finge. Nibe guard of honor la kung fay jam mu duga sili. Guy nyoko de hey Barrow bu duga fi. That may even be trivial. Some people may think it's trivial, but it's a serious issue because he keeps embarrassing us. Ninga for dolba for say who that's not important. It's important. He keeps embarrassing us as citizens. Ban domi rew mo buga sa president dem Senegal ñu ngi def guard of honor Barrow bu ko dugga ci line bi security protocol ñoko wone yow da nga mu xol Jomay Fay mu ngi tok de instead mu toko Jomay Fay Barrow bu ko dugga dem ci benen bor bi man lolu is embarrassing to me. Ban president ban domi rew mo buga international meeting am ñu ngi laccé Barrow question suñ ko wone guuy mu ne Dakar comme bu ñewon fi Tony Blair di ko laaj Barrow question bu ko Tony Blair laaj Tony Blair di xuli botam di xool Barrow fii la xew Angleterre fii nekkuma dama ko tuumal de Barrow mënut a answer question bi Barrow de aral ma discussion bala gaay NPP di ma mere no, on a more serious note, UDP government, when we come in, we are committed to a one-term 5 year. Alhaji Ousainou Darboe su win an election, yalla mu win. You know, even though for some people the glass is always half empty, but for us in UDP the glass is always half full. Okay, to the pessimist they will say, "Oh, he is not going to win." Yendolen yalla, fi kenn ko fi yalla. Ku nekk ne sa wax nga. Ku ne Alhaji Ousainou Darboe win, xana yow da nga de gisante ak yalla. Yow sa candidate dina win. Waaw du win, du li. Waaw yen ne ko len yalla almanke alati. All right. Well, ñun suñ gagné one time Bah Ousainou loolu la moo def ba pare we will have three major look we'll bring in the draft new constitution within 2 years. That's our agenda. 2 years we'll bring in the 2020 draft. We'll bring it back, take it to the National Assembly, and we want to take it to the referendum within 2 years. That's a promise. We will have proper security sector reform. Hey, Gambia dafa wara passer li ñu am foreign troops di garder suñu president. They are in the country for almost a decade. Economic dañu wara dagaase ñu ñibi. Ñu empower our own security. The old woods we get rid of them. Young, dynamic, professional people ñu ñëw ñu mën a man our security for us. Ba pare, we will do comprehensive economic program to stabilize the economy. You stabilize dalasi bi. Dalasi bi right now amul ben stability. Right now Gambia so far demee xam nga fii pound bi soo ko yónni $90, 91. Gambia so far demee if you go with the pound it's 95, 96. Black market. We have an inflation. We don't want to have stagflation. I don't know whether you guys know the meaning of stagflation. Stagflation, moi, when you combine low growth with inflation, that's what they call stagflation. When the economy is not growing, but there is inflation, that's what they call stagflation. It's like the economy is stagnant. So economists call it stagflation. Okay? Right now we are heading to that direction. We don't want to go to that direction. What we want is control the inflation rate, stabilize the economy, stabilize the prices, and then we try to see what we can do in terms of subsidies. That is when we stabilize. You talk. You said where the subsidies should go. Somebody just said 97 to a pound right now. Where record the Balamu start, the pound was around what 91, 92. Now is somebody wrote here. Li Gambia. Why if you sofa yoni halis, they don't change it to wave will not do it at 97 for you. Some of these forex New Day Send halis, they will not do 97. But Gambia, one of my colleagues said, for them Gambia, more pound be 95 like which. And this is putting pressure on the price. And Barrow doesn't care. So UDP in control the economy. Seno bunda fanam. Seno bunda. We will fulfill the Maputo Declaration. That is 10% of our GDP is going to go to the agriculture. Right now, as about 2% or something la Barode Duga see agriculture. UDP will commit 10% minimum of the national budget to agriculture. At least 10%, because that's how important agriculture is. Civil service bi tamit dinañ ko reform. Hey, doo nekk si civil service bi nga am moto sa mbokk jóg fii nga jox ko coupon ñu ngee dem di too moto government bi dafa war a am control because essence bi ñuy dugal alali nguur gi la. Ba pare civil service bi tamit liggéey dafa war a am productivity fa. Civil service they have to be accountable, they have to work. Fee in the West, fee. Si liggéeykat yu bari, you have what they call, dañ lay monitor sa productivity. You have your one-to-ones with your manager or team supervisor. Put assess sa performance bi. Gambia civil service, they don't have one-to-one with their superior. You have a staff in the world, you don't know the person's productivity. Kooku every month you fay ko. Da nga war a talk there, so the productivity monitoring. suñ laa fay yow waaye Gambia soo fa demee si civil service bi te soo waxee lii civil service yu bari dañu di leen mere waaye man dinaa ko wax dangaa dem ngaa ñu si seen TikTok even airport you see them you at the airport you are on TikTok yes ikatara TikTok le ila official kono su fekkee ne seen liggéey bi 8:30 la war a start dugal si office bi 8:30 to 9:30 to 10:30 11 yëpp ndéewu la ñeneen ñi dañoo tëj seen office ñu ne man damaa dem ut ndéewu spend 1 hour balaa mu ñëw mu defar tea toog 2 hours passé na and they are not told anything. It's normal when a permanent secretary comes ne diw sangam fan la dem oh dafa dem ut ndéewu it's normal li fa ñu ragle ko de gars yi dinañ nekk si téléphone yi di naan ñeneen ñi dañoo naan ataaya sa si office yi yow if you have soo demee nga war a gis nit da nga toog xaar ba pare moo bee gisoo be sutiyaare nii di am de commandine ko xanaa yow sa bàyyi moom office bi fetele famata bi ñu office oti yow doo def ndànka indiscipline moo fa nekk loolu fa ñu ragle ko yes sometimes we have to take hard measures waaye civil service reform fa mu am ok ni mboto wala fanam inshallah ni salo botala UDP media team Sehu Kamara the head of our media communication team dina ñëw fii ak man dinañ def fundraising after July but the date will be announced and dinañ def flyer yéen ñoo xam ne doomi UDP ngeen si diaspora bi fii dama bëgg ku nekk nag call nag nga joxe sa pledge wala nga fay xaalis si account soo nekk UK la nga nekk dangaa def si UK chapter account bi nga def media communication if you are in gas dangaa def gas account bi nga def UK su ñu am reference su fekkee ne Seattle nga nekk ñoo xam ne dañ bëgg a dugg xaalis si GoFundMe ba pare we have a Wave account tamit I read it here su fekkee ne da nga bëgg seen xaalis Gambia dugg ko si APS account bi we have a UDP has an official Wave account because dañ bëgg a xaalis yëpp nekk si benn bool. Don't give it to. From now onward, don't send your money to any UDP supporter in Gambia from the diaspora. Koku la. Hara su fekkee ne yow da nga bëgg a dimbale kooku one to one. Waaye su fekkee ne parti bi la du ko si Wave boobu noonu. Okay? Because soo ko yónni nit nga ne ko waaw dama support parti bi yàlla xam ndax kooku dina dem joxe xaalis bi. Tuumaluma kenn de waaye dañ bëgg accountability ñu dugga yëpp si benn pot si élection yi yàlla ñu nekka. Ali nga kodol be dundi miran killing. Atol momo be jam. Ala kodo dundi UDP la official Wave account to ani APS ni lafta kodo kila Gambia ba ni be diaspora jana fana lafta dundi la chapter la account adundi ji na dunta ji kodo to fil alright ben advertisement ba be flyer de dalale nana kodo raise jam for UDP la media team or communication equipment on lafta wala sanna ko nyin carte foyo men kanate akate fote kala amonoto sumayala alright ning NPP nga dole be kacha ka wolu akoy tole election win foka bam ko ka beteat dolden tol manjike kala election win anu alka ikana mo nene ka fale ko is psychological psychological player kama hontol nga election win isaje se voter apathy cause the UDP ngo dol ba fo baroka election win na manjere nga da alkana kala alta la carte wol fay mo kana believe NPP la je ka fo mena control nga election win na be ne nder kuma ni election win mana barobe campaign kan mana baroka ta kural lala na election win fo ka mana na si state house ay abato for on the 5th of December so ama election tous na down win jang it's just mind game on you guys mana na baroba fo fala ñing rural education project la be holu nene la na election win fo ka ba ngalo ne ko be la tapale yal kala but they haven't won anything here yet. So al nga funti nga ta carte wol fay funding ke wol al funti registration of la kana siteng April to the 4th of May ngamera alina aleta carte wol ñini sakol na dindingol meli yalon ko itom 18 they will be 18 by the 5th of December be 18 so la teta eta voters card jiri and al funti massively ale carte wol fay al kana believe ñu lañu kuma kalantam fo la hantel nga election o winne foka bang Barrow has already won is all mind game. Eka mind game le kal nene don kal silandi opposition o dawo da wolle fon la mol nyanta funti lay kata o fay and al kana so yalla kata wol sang mol batata diam wala le mol to la nyin diam bambalo la sanjulu eta diam wala mol batata diam wala al funti al yalla vote defend tapale ya wote bayla de because ine IEC da be fule kilenne bari tumando lim funti na ngana vote defend nsela ñu suñaro fo be neutralize no ko Gambia ñanta bolale bari Gambia te bolano ne ni rol ni ñu attaque wala ñu online molbe tula ñu attaque la molbe ne commandem fo rek okay do fela ben attaque la ja ko stop talking rubbish do you think you know everything when did I say that I know everything Usman Mane ita fa be boylante kan sungaro ko when did I say I know everything Move on dia moko. But Mandela comment block la, Mante block la. It's your opinion. That's democracy. I go say who stop talking rubbish. Thank you very much. But thank you for listening to my rubbish too. Thank you, Usman Bane. It remember YouTube. Momo yala somebody so don't defala wala somebody. But Usman na TikTok ye join them. So say mina line all yela lale. Probably more of the contribute political catalyst. Mobe is welcome, whether you are UDP or NPP. Usman Mane member YouTube, you can join me. Probably you are more sensible than me. Since I'm talking about this, it is now you put sense in my brain for me, okay? Okay, Allah barakabake. Mother of three is here. Madinga Molta. My camera is here. Dolby the Mall Sude. Bambas is here. Aninjima. Umi Jambi, nominated Jande. I've never seen you here. But man for TikTok lay selendi bang. No. Okay, Mel Seleta, Nindol Mawol Sute, the Ngama TikTok level selendi. So man okay, Mother of 3 Malum for Bijala, but ila network come and connect follow. Umi Jame. NPP call for Nena. I'm not Umi Jame for dropped. Okay. Bambas is here. Keba say Happy Mother's Day to you, my camera. Let's give chance of my Bibala Lumulti. Even Yadi.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Even Yadi. Yo, you want to go first? Oh.
No, let give it to others. I'm a little bit busy.
A bit busy now. Okay. Bamba, sit there for water. Bamba, so maybe busy now. You might have to start. Keba.
Rosalie. So, okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, maybe I gotta say, Bamba, you can go ahead.
Yeah, Rosalie, I want to have a thank you so very much. For always standing up for your country.
Abaraka.
Advocating for what is right. Adama is trying to play propaganda with the Gambians. Inferior me alan ko another thing. Abe Gambia di ngolu abe tulun kay la mindset la ko tek.
Aka ñomi golla nene yalla wol nene o diata.
Exactly. So abe minke ga wala mu defo. Hambe inferior bulala le fo election year. Nga nati na dron e ba jela rek ba kidle ba blay adama inferior na and that they will come and vote for me. Now by Gambia ñu taka min follow jibe wala mu ko. Okay. Ka ferio nati dan o mu ku beto but ferio nata nyaadi yaman Gambia we always have to think critically and we always have to think outside of the box. Now nyam ferio nata nyaadi follow nyam ferio is a loan.
Yeah,
there is a loan me alanko adama woleta adama nyam ferio purchase wala right there. Okay o jilo ni o bina to intellectual tamal adama for just 8 years from 2017 to 2024, excluding 2025 and 2026, Adama Julomen Damma single-handedly. I Julomen Gambia Kamola is 101 billion.
Yeah. No, yeah, 101 billion add to.
Excluding Germany Baba Jawara. Okay? Single-handedly, 101 billion. That is huge. And look, understand that. This is the easiest thing that anybody can do. They have no vision and they have no tangible development plans for their people. Will operate coming Adam and Masakunda operate in ina yesilo deda ita ye julota ina ye ferionat ita ye julota ye bungolo iko ye lopidanolo ita ye julota ye bungolo iko ye school lelo. That is the easiest thing that anybody can do because you don't need to think outside the box to do these things. These things are just normal things that anybody can do. Okay? Bari man sakunda sudo ka kinyadi kam ike mira nyadi la wala minti ko ndebe mure nati la na mi alon ko abati na ko na economy be boss la ndebe mune kala mi alon ko abati na ko na banku di wala bono be yiri wala mune kala min bati na ko na banku di wala do ko soto la ibe job be to soto la ila life be improve la bambas mele ko ko ni bari ko le check ko ke IMF e mun fum
no but see baba don't interrupt please Sorry, please.
Sorry.
We don't do that here on Bantaba, please.
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, if you want to interject, you can ask, can I interject, please? And you're given the floor. Then, okay, Bambas, go on.
You're talking about IMF. IMF, you Gambia Mansakunda describe Manala. That distress nation.
Yeah, that distress nation. Yeah. Sibaba doesn't know that. Sibaba doesn't know what that distress nation means.
That is what we are categorized as. Don't even go there. So many folk are only musical. Mansakunda mialonko ila miro fanuta, pareta pukila mol mako ike mira ten. Mimbe banku dinol sambala nyato, but not this just mere physical structure. Kanare kawol kemule. Danko drong. You said it here. White elephant projects. Danko drong mul nyaya jedro ya. Adamay ferio nana. Oh, adamay nyum bunyi malo. Oh, adamay lopita nyum malo. When actually, man kara wo kono mi alon ko wala ba tinna la ko mo be wo develop no feel la wala mo do wo ka mo tale la balwo.
But Bamba, si ko kana tramo le lo tramo. Iko kana tramo le lo tram.
Yala wo
Sibo to ko.
Because it never Trump was able to banko mi alon ko wala current system of form of correct.
Exactly.
Gambia current system of form correct. It never Trump was lo banko kanyadi.
Ngala ba sama la jambur le. Ke ba sama le wala jambur. Anyway, go ahead, Baba.
Yala Ibrahim Sila ya fo janne du kara kay brinta mala wifi ji ngayo regle
wallahi
ayo regle follow so mimbe je wala mutiko look ñum ferio and look nga programme ko ñum ferio ko la and in fact nga because wato man tara numbulo ba but mbe diam la ñum ferio ko la ba lamina adama la contrôler janko ate bandim bara about bridge line
I over like Kabrin 2017 yeah.
So Kabrin, how many years now? For almost 9 years. They more promise minna, more waje. Ita juno don't na. Iko ina da ferio na purka na kawo mo nyaku kote. But mimbe ye, wala mnyentiko adama ayen alafta jutu la Gambia dingol lale. But saying atutan to lel bulu photo nyato nyantol fana mbe sonna wo jutu na yalale. Wala te amira commentol na thinking capacity be daming. Fondo be sonna kayita de adama ko nyar jana thinking capacity be wolto fondo na tambita wo level wala ay ñen nati na wala mi ko mina mal ful la ñen le na feri ko do na dina do na feri ko do na dina ana ena le carte fay sa ñin gambe dumolu ye carte fay adama ñin ko e kay dem de adama ko yes iti amina dol hakilo ko da me ngabe level o min ka ba wolto ni wala ñin ko ni gambe dumolu carte fay na pour gambe dumolu ya ite de adama ko look ki amiran tol hakilo ba damen tol hakilo tambita wol level wala wala niti ko adama hana tara ko ma fo fa na ferio na dina de ba hana tara ko ay special flight le nati nang ni alon ko aka mol ci ka barake samba bañul aka mol ci ka brikama ke samba basse gambe di wol ya balya ila carte wala ya itanda la ko hey itan tol lele la no itan tol bulala ntole suffocate for 4 good years sanji kelimo mi yalon ko wala tutaje pour ndol nga decide weda fombe def la je fonde plaje do kay kanay kan dolel nene kambe ngol ya bali la carte wala ya jindije ya mansa kundana dina mansa kundana mi yalon ko they will be thinking outside of the box ko tale ya use mo ibe miro na miro mi yalon ko wala be banku di development wala be banku sambala nyato not ko kata ka dino tanan ko dumala to kelano fo wala kan ndol ka leader elect bayna do ta jilo tana mo to yalla ay physical structure de damol wala ka akata sawol sanna ke nadna fo wala kan wala kan leader elect pour ndol lam miro mam min dino na wala ndol mam min keno pomaliye ati yo mira moliye ayo keno moliye
no yalo Bamba the thing is like nothing analysis though yeah yalla même ko bala fa warda mel kata tubab du jay ka baro support ntena ma hani baro la fon fisa ta multi with no disrespect to them because I cannot live in the west here and support baro because ite be tubab du jay ina be leader jumala jala me kibir la sila do ko wala not a single company ite ma create pour que Gambia dingol employ not a single company not a single investor create ka parastatal ka setup. Ite be tubab do ko baro is working. Something must be fundamental wrong with your brain. Because tubab do nya don ka te lolay kon tenga silole do ko warante nga railway station. Mo lo aflay ko le kaputa. Yeah. It's just a joke. Yeah.
Ano mimbe je fa wala mi diko. Look. Yala adama ka brag ni sila ko la nala NPP ko.
Yeah.
They keep on bragging this. Adama silo deda, adama fengol deda. So
No. See Baba, mbatu bang. See Baba, hold on. See Baba, let's do it orderly. Nila time mo sida mote interject la. Even though imanke UDP ko. No, I will. No. Mbatu. And listen, let me explain the ground rules to you. Prove we can be on the same page. I, as a moderator, I have the latitude to interject. Imagine Bambas interject them, because that is a host can always interject. Okay, I have that latitude. But I can interject you, but none of these panelists will interject you without asking for the floor.
Well, okay. You said unless I want to interject, I can ask.
Yeah. Do you want to interject? Do you want to interject?
Yeah, please.
You want to interject, Bambas?
If you don't mind, Bambas, yeah.
Yeah, ask Bambas whether he is okay with that.
Bambas, is that okay?
If you want to ask, yes, you can ask.
Okay.
If you want to ask,
no, he's saying, but not a comment, see Baba. Are you going to ask him or just make a comment?
Yeah.
Okay, Anyininga.
And a little bit of comment as well.
No, just ask him. You can save the comment to Nina. You have the floor.
Okay, I will do as he said. I will ask him. That's fine.
Yeah.
I will ask him. Yeah. So Bambas left about the cafe you mina kumoko for them thing. Who can do Lambang through is it the interest of the nation or not? Is it an interest of the nation or not?
Okay, thank you. Bambas, you can respond.
Okay. Yes. Ferio no na Gambia Banko kan obviously abe banko dingol na fala. But ndol la miro kat tambi woto lale because ndol we, like I said, we think outside of the box. Yalam comment ka jube ground ko ni Ferio na taji aba Gambia dingol na fala. You know, that is like you thinking just within the box. Ndol we think beyond that. So probably jenna mundo na la difference. Atol be daming albe alfen ko min kono atol ke mira o damale atol be ke mira outside of that. Now abe Gambia di banko dingol na falale in a short term, yes, that is not, you know, sufficient because ite kataka ye banko jumale long dunia kono mi alan ko ye banko develop because of loans.
Okay, again. Okay. A second question, please, if you don't mind.
Okay, that's the last question, Sibaba. Then after we'll move to somebody else.
I'll give you the last question, yes, please. Okay, thank you. Eka kumi for thing. Ye banku jamala ji dunia kono minka banku do kumi kilola. Sa na feke ni ninka. Ite banku jamala ji dunia kono minka yalon ko.
Mara na je fa senya. Mini yalon ko. Dibuta wala ati de la banku develop.
Okay. Sa defara la feke ni ninka. Ngula feke ni ninka. Ite banku jamala ji including America. Mim bikatano julo koma. To dunia kono.
Okay. Nanga foye memo difference. Pankute je mi alon ko abuka juloda, okay? Let that be clear. Man normal la fa mo debate. Ba memo debate jang wala ngiti ko. Ye banko bankuje. Ani be julo tale kam minka wala ngiti ko. Banko mi alon ko, you know, they are development development mind lebela. They are progressive banko. Even julo tale kaka kuola kuna pomi alon ko abe fenna wululete akam da ke julo ta let's take an example of ite ka ye julo ta bank ita ye company ma basa the Ferrari sang the Lamborghini sang ite bori le tika la sang ko kan wo julo nyin wo be na fala le bang foate na fala ngamre julo ta yeta ya dundi ko kuna mi alon ko it's going to be productive abe fenna natile nan wo julo nyin.
But you said you agree with the interest of the nation. You agree with the interest of the nation. Now you're coming in the other way around. You said here you agree with the interest.
Sibaba, please, let's have an orderly conversation, please. Huh? You have your turn. Okay. Apply a question or answer, right? Then we go. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So maybe for what I'm going to do. You know, more for how do you repeat man secondana na tabe julo talent? Okay?
Yeah.
You know, ni batale ka dundi kula kono mi alan ka be fenna wulula na banko e. Do you know the reason why ndola julo kana fale every single year?
But Pambas won't fail you to fenna wulu banko e, and you agree with that?
Si baba, patient time bulanga na line of over nem pareta after me la time of this madiam this okay ndol kam min jow juloto every single year ndol kam min jow juloto akatale almost 13 billion Gambian dollars ndol la budget no mujalati do you know how much our annual budget is do you know 50 billion or 50 billion or 13 billion be kata julu jolel almost 11% of ndol annual budget be kata julu jolel wo baka fen development le ko tek so ndol kam min fo wala min ko ni be julo tala do ndi kun na ko mi yalon ko abe fenna produce le abe fenna natile na abe fenna wulu le la banko e barka julo ta don ka ko ke min yalon ko e man tara fen wulu kam banko e wala atina na julo fotata be dami santen wala atina kabri IMF lak mo fo ko wala ndije folo because IMF ko ndol be dami santen tol julo fu ma tan tol ko wala le ndol donc mo tin kan dami na wala min ko ndol ibe sila la for fontol ben julo banna no jolal and you know the reason why they keep on giving us loan even though they categorize us at that level because I am for kabalu wala it will dan ko drop every year ndol kana 13 billion no ngaw dum ni no to en kan julo service no wala because wala it will for kabalu wala this World Bank and IMF even though ya lon ko Gambia la julo afu matale but dan ko don every year ndol kal continue ke in kan julo service
okay abaraka
the answer is no obakan do sambanyato
yeah Abaraka Bambas, thank you so much for your contribution. I will also respond to Sibaba. Bringing this comparison between United States and Gambia is completely misleading. And Amanka Damati, a top government official of the same responsibility, we know that, but I will give my response to Sibaba on that. Let's have Keba Kinte. Keba, it'll have floor to sign, then after Sibaba will come in. Before I allow interjection, I will respond to him on that. This is completely misleading. United States doesn't go to the IMF Kojulotaji. Okay, Gambia does. All right. United States, in fact, finance the World Bank and the IMF and the local sponsor, IMF and the World Bank and the UN. That's why they have the bigger stake. So it's completely misleading to try to draw this direct comparison between Kafo Banko and Sodoma loans. So we'll come to that. You know, if you don't understand economics and don't talk about these things just because you want to try to bring comparison between two things, you're comparing apples to oranges. So Keba Kinte, you have the floor, please. No, hold on, no, you will come, you will have your take. Sibaba, kanana programo tinyambe Daniel Abdukare. Sibaba, kanana programo tinyambe floor dealer, you have the floor. After Keba le Sabanjang. Keba, go ahead.
Okay, bro, Abaraka Bakanal be contained. Yes, Bambas. You
need to try to show respect to Yalom respect.
Sibaba, but even a program of disjoint can Sibaba, itele Keba interject because Keba la turn long. Itela interject. So yeah. No, go ahead. Atele interject now.
2021 biaje jana Adam Barrow during carre fa kana Gambian la muna ke ka ambulance samana after the election ambulance ye mante dara min tole alin kana son Barrow mol nene serio na samana nan ta sambal nanne Gambian linni ta tempe na Barrow bulo do ko wala nde bugala fika diamu ko ko la baake ne important jantan na fula banku dingola Barrow government alnan ko di yala billahi wallahi tallahi nimman ko di Barrow government be dunna masi bol kono an ya jambela time mandum men kono gatal be wosla dina ifini ya jambel time barim be ya kala mudare Barrow jamano biya be lebulo men to mo man ko tole ti jam ni mo kalantangol ni mel yalan koy man joke kun kono ma sako ko do di yalla al kadara medial kono atul kal ko man sa fasa nda babe badi babe bata kono ita babe Gambia bata kono ni ta do loptano de fentaji ana loptano lo bordeji o bebe sodren banko kan itabe tubabu dun debe tubabu dun debe jam na janjele wayno nda Gambia ta kayro ngal yala na banko e ni o sabo politiko de o fomo le nante nda halale amanna fa sodo bata men ben taba kan wala be ba kanje bata men ben fa kan wala be fa kan so alna ke klinti Barrow sanji tan kanyanta amman men keno tan kona ta keno lulu kono wala mun tin ba melun le jela na melun ta I'm sorry ni kuma kawani na but maybe mol ba mera nendrol di no manu dola ali ala ko tu no le no so nimbaro tutaji nan kede ya jambe wol bina kala barola dum barola ko fa men wol be wos la jambe ka ni ala te ma tach ndo sun garola kono bari na jel mi dial kono janne na jela mol be ko mol mel fo kan ñoy so o be man ton la fa du gon la banko bi da gon ko male gambia man tarra ka ñaato so be mo be dana anna ke kilindi na dar fanan jibe na chance di yala sanji tan siman nyala man jamfa baro muntu man ka fa wuli sirankan alin kana so man sa gamol nene fongola nama kodolla anin fongola tax kodol mela be do kan aka fa loko alim barakandi atol yafu alin kana so ala ngomo be dan na gambia be de bulo mento ni sun karo ko fani membu ko do ki bayde foni memman rabundo ko la gambia de bar mo mo ala ko amo be jela ko sumento do kula mbiala no sumento bo dom jelle ko de gambia kada min tole ni mo be diamal kamole dunia ko leare man dunia ndabe jaman dami do jaman to ko leare nak because jan do ko be jan do moro be effecting a be jan na jan lo man la do nak so ni mo be to nya fulo ñu alna to nya fu ñoy kana ñu kam fani gambia kan bi to lele bi ano ko la fana ben diamu jinde damda because la fo mol bulale diamu ne la moy se ko de même ko kan da UDP you know kam dala ni ko do ni no ko fana na bo ala tala mo so bala ni be ñoo mara du mo to lale so bare be diamu la si baba daman dim fana si baba atol ko politiko samba nyame wonta politiko alkana mol filimbi alinkana yo filimbi ntol bem gambian dingol ni gambia bi mani bodo da sone ya tege wallahi amanken da ke bakin da doron ndelen tu jabo the same thing marcel the same thing nyaw bi jella bu gambia kono debe diamu la banko dum la alinkana kamfa do ka diamu la diamu ka kanda man ka kamfa tale ani de diamu la bu nyama anna nyola mani hakilo lan kana kamba because barolan dundi ndambal tema ben diamo dan la jambiro seku bamba salbe baraka may ala baraka bake no
yeah baraka keba thank you for your ila contribution no yeah before you comment just hold on see baba I will give you the floor don't worry mo jamale fana be batoro la I will give you so keba it is a drop no le na tanu yeah okay then pour mo do financially lafta men fola wala nyintiko it is annoying and it's very deceitful. And people ko la nalla kunu kumbal alla government official or kata ka ko kolaya be dula beleto ani to abdu famo price solve sele kan jel nka ma yalla mol la kata platform to be gamel nene la look when it suits you you compare the West and yourself, but when it doesn't suit you alto le kalka alkana ni to abdu compare will develop tale nka nyim fana mo yalla le ni lafta ka example of West what a West can beke you should compare it. Look, America, yes, they have debts up to $38 trillion. They have a huge trade deficit. Because America has the largest economy, they can afford to have debts they can sustain. I come to Manchester United. Let me give you an example. Manchester United has got debt, is indebted, but it's one of the richest clubs in the world, Sibaba. But they have debts because they can afford it. It's affordability. So it is completely misleading. Gambia doesn't have that wealth to have that kind of loan. America can even have $100 trillion debts because they have the ability to sustain those debts. Alkana Mol Nene, this is a rich country. During COVID-19, America didn't go and seek for help, but Gambia did. America, with all that $38 trillion loan, they didn't ask for any help on COVID-19. And your packages only did, especially. More remember American Union during the COVID-19, you pay packages all deal American citizen all. Did Gambia government do that during COVID-19? You special pay package this civil servant all. But America, more near friends of America during COVID-19, American government with all their debt, you packages. Right now we have this cap on energy prices. You should know it if you are in England. You cap like a jam. Gambia government, have they ever introduced cap on energy cost in Gambia? Right now the world is in a turmoil. Now the Labour government is thinking of how to help the British citizens so that petrol prices will that. What is Gambia government doing about that now? Nimolo di amtali comparison in the West. But what is West doing during COVID-19? West ye makoiro menkela ila banku dingoli. Gambia government mo makoiro. In fact, ye kodomen the Minister of Health ya laba ye molo $100 million is ya squander. Wo makoiro botanam bantale. For UK, did UK go outside to seek for help during COVID-19? Pour ye makoi. Al-Kakarata platform, and this is very disingenuous. Allah minister lekata because Gambia molla farm Roma wala. They are not aware. You are coming here. You cannot come and make that comment on Bantaba. Yes, we know countries have debt. America have got debt. America is a rich country. Just like Manchester United is one of the richest clubs in the world. But you're telling me that Manchester United doesn't have debts? They have debts. It's not going to happen on Bantaba here. You can go and say this on an MPP platform. It's not going to happen. All right? So America can afford even to have $100 trillion loan because they are a rich country. And look at the dollar. Is the dollar depreciating compared to the dollar? Because America, even though they're in Kelomen, how much money are they spending on this war right now? Billions of dollars they are spending on this war. Can Gambia afford that? Can Gambia afford to spend $1 billion on a war? Okay, I'll give you the floor. Go ahead.
Thank you very much. First of all, moving for internal feeling in political, more UDP law on ethical tactic I can use to discredit your opinion. One of UDP, more a bill Gambia political. So later you got feeling the role for one more UDP, not NPP. It is a general for the long fine, but Gambia no long, one of UDP, and this is why they cannot win the master because more logical in time of politics. Now they just the beginning of the political for 2016 December cooking on Nakata. The more jigging the they have the majority in the parliament, and yet the Communica monkey, the same people like an Aseko, Banco Bantrata.
Okay, Sibaba, I'm going to interject there. Yalong, when I said you are misleading, I back up with my statements with evidences, okay? Because Italy young Bambas America found Julo Bela. Yes, America, I've been honest. Yes, America have got $38 trillion. That's not in billion, it's in trillion. But I said, no, hold on, allow me to listen, Baba, this is going to be a conversation. Let me speak. Okay, let me speak. I waited for very long time. Let me interject here. Look. You said UDP Kamole Filindi. That's just an open statement. Back up with evidence. Here, example, Klinadi, about when we were in parliament. I want you to back up UDP Kamole Filindi Munela. Kamole Filindi. Give me tangible evidences. UDP Gambian ol Filindi Munela. Don't just make a blanket statement without backing it up. That's what I'm asking for. Iko UDP Ngol Kamole Filindi. Gambian ol Filindi Munela. Can you back it up?
Well, UDP in terms of politics, you can come for more. Comme nous banco mantrata kuka, banco mantra develop kan, feeling du comme let. Comment qu'est-ce qu'il faut le voir? Moi c'est nous banco de kunun alimbi, et qu'on banco buka develop. Ni be politico kela. Bamba si afo de nako, failing is an interest for the nation. But the same Bamba said that they think out of the box. They don't understand. We are located is on the Bancola interest. When you use the word interest, Bancola nafa. The same mokino na iko but I don't understand. That's confusing.
No, hold on. Kara, can I intervene? Kara, can I interject, please? Okay, Sibaba, let me come in here. I will not spend this interjection with you for the next 10 minutes because other people have to speak, but we have to clear the record here, okay? No, hold on. We have to clear the record, okay? Sibaba, look, Ningambian ko banko bukata, okay? That doesn't literally translate ko. Ni UDP ko banko bukata. That doesn't literally translate ko. Positive timanke kam banko ka. Green dolbe struggle ko no. We said jamme. Can you let me land, Sibaba, please? Sibaba, can you let Sibaba, you have to show decorum here. Because malafike jindi. Yamira ko inata UDP platform otole, we cannot take the heat while I'm jindi. Well, I'll let you speak. But you have to have decorum. Don't interject me when I'm making my statement. Nibela diamo la bebla le diamo. I'll call you the same respect, okay? Sibaba, biri Yaya Jammeh bije ntol bele ka lo janka fo banko tinyatale dictatorship lebe banko kan. For does that mean that Yaya Jammeh manta kukendol ke kan banko kan? No. If I hakilo nyanta warla nyintile. So ni UDP call ko banko mantata, we don't literally mean that Barrow is not doing any. Ye momo de nasi do banko kan. Hana beka 1 or 2% na mari be positive thing kelale. Because America banko la na fulo le taka banko develop. So however bad a president is, even America right now, Donald Trump approval rating is going down. Even support, Melka support. But do you think Hanaman positive thing? You telling me Donald Trump is not doing any positive thing in that country? So the argument should go past this. So you go banko. We are looking at proportions. Ndola jeroto. Dedaro membe ke control because Bamba si afojan. PPP mansa kunda natale. Julo membe na 48 billion. Sorry baro nata is now 110 billion. Is that a positive or negative? What julo lunteni teni ndol mamaringol dingol lebo julo jola. Ameka ko baro lebo julo jola. He's putting debt on us. Now Dalaso is depreciating. You cannot tell here you have got Dalaso man to depreciate. It's depreciating fast. Be honest, Dalaso boy can at a very fast rate. Is that a positive thing? So, but Barobe Sinol Mendoko Ferio Bemnaka, it's a positive thing. So what we are saying, Ninko Banko Mantaka and Tolga Jeko negative yet a positive thing. That is just the meaning of it. But don't try to interpret it come and kafoko positive manteka kikam banko. For Yamira Yaya Jammeh manta positive kekanum banko. Fatalama University of Gambia lo. Fatalama GRTS samana. But Murana nga struggle ka porka Jammeh bondiji. Because ndolga jeko hanamadi ngo niyo wala kuliata nyim project solti. Because molle be fa kan nung mukalo molka fa nyadi. So greater good of Gambian said, you know what? Even had a Yaya Jammeh Gambia because sanolati, we want him to go because human lives matter than this. So ndolfana menjeko corruption of member Bangkok actually 100 billion within 3 years and you will squander. To me, that is more of a bad thing than Baroben Feriol and Samaka and everything. So can we have a sensible discussion? We are not literally saying that nothing positive is happening in Gambia. So carry on. Carry on, Sibaba.
Thank you very much. Abaraka. Kuma can so for a set of back in when it comes to opposition in the Gambia and the Willem Toran Sevo. Nico Banco Mantra and Taka. Because it have opposition in the camp, Purkatala, but a member can afford Gambia Masakundade, and Yiminke a better banker, but Nintanada, the Falam Parker attending and intending. But Nika will flee the Kumo Moleko, and Yiminke and Ding, but near Potla Eric, you never feel in the Kumo Vale and the
What will your opinion let you? Okay, go ahead. Okay, let's Sibaba, can I ask you a question? When Yaya Jammeh was in power, have we ever witnessed a situation where flights could not land in Gambia because Kurangal of the airport? Has it ever happened? In 22 years? I'm asking you a question. Okay. Anamananke, hold on. Anamananke, you have admitted, hold on. Anamananke, Baro, it happened twice. It happened twice in the Baro. Twice.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want you to be honest with me.
Yeah.
Yaya Jammeh Tamo. Okay, you can say fine, whatever. I'm a President Barrow Tamo. When it comes to electricity, it's a zero. Yaya Jammeh Tamo and B. Maybe Lincoln.
Okay, I will give you an honest answer. No. Kana program otinya. Kara. Kana program otinya Kara. We Mojamala Fadiala Sibaba, we wrap up this discussion because it shouldn't only be between you and I talking. Mojamala Fadiala Sibaba, love them. I'll give you a short answer. Yes, nanata capacity what sign under this government. But Yaya Jammeh Fanamanta Kurama Bonin in Senegal. For Yaya Jammeh okay. Yaya Jammeh was living with what he asked because Yaya Jammeh was independent, self-reliant. For Yaya Jammeh Tata Senegal la Puri Mako Kuramoto. Has it happened on the Yaya Jammeh? It never happened. It's happening now. It's happening now. Rural Gambia until this. No. Listen. Sibaba, you are not in tune with a lot of things that happen in the country. Birinya Masakuna Nata, itata kurangota like export from Senegal. Yes. Rural Gambia. So Yaya Jammeh okay. Yaya Jammeh okay. It's just like your security now. Senegalese soldier on leka barokanta. For ya Senegalese soldier on leka kanta. You guys have no legs to stand on. This is one of the worst government that Gambia never ever has. We are not independent. Our security of our president is in the hands of Senegalese troops. Senegalese soldier on leka la president of Kanta.
We respect you in a general motive, which is okay. But there are hundreds of thousands of Gambian what for that they agree with this president, what he's doing in this country.
I agree. Saila diamo wrap up nga modol fano say diamo. Nga modol say diamo. Thank you. Yeah.
Just give me 2 minutes.
Yeah.
When you come, I come in for about Silo Akura. I'm not even going to mention the road here. And the me Atlantic party. You understand? I'm not going.
No, you are the second Mamadou Sabali. You are the second Mamadou Sabali. Go ahead.
I'm fine. The modern health facilities, higher education, modern market, rural education, rice production, under this new administration. When it comes to health skill centers, water point for livestock, all the regions in Bangalore, you have the drinking point for the cattle. And then also in Bangkok.
See Baba. See Baba, on a more serious note, you are living in the West. See Baba, you ought to know better. See Baba, water. Hold on, see Baba, let me interject. See Baba, let me. Okay, pare, I will react. Go ahead.
Okay. So my serial message coming from so you have to clean drinking water right now. You take it about administration in the
Go ahead.
University campus or Nyala Faraba Nimbeke in you make it on the borough administration in the Colosseum. In the Mantram Yajam Mafuga Mana higher education of but right I'm being for it. For Dimbeke in the Aling Atletam and in Jara it was so far different. Being health facility in the borough law, I could have been loaning Bango can be. Utumo Yajam began 22 years. I may need a lobby, but it be right now, be more. It can tell area to I'll come in for Dr. Boro Mantraji to fill in the cumulative. Ndemala it's a lot of Neko, Nafo, I not mentioned last time, neither debate on Yoga. Eko Nemeko, Feeder also, Dumasino Yalago, Baroye Katan. It's a young Neko, which a Panani Paco. Hundred major for but because you don't focus and it's not right because
okay, see Baba, thank you. It's enough now. Jamanke NPP platform. We are giving you a lot of time. Say Baba, thank you so much. You cannot use our platform to do advocacy for Baro. Okay. I'm sorry. I have to cut you short. See Baba. Yala Benjamin. Yeah. See Baba, hold on. See Baba, hold on. I feel embarrassed.
I'm sorry.
No, you have to listen to me to debunk some of the things that Ibn Foka. Lafta memfola si baba e wala nitiko. Iko geo be soto kam banko kan. Iko nin soli geo so ba hadama digol man geo so because ita da Gambia. Si baba be Gambia right now. Mol kata pompol le to ka.
Sorry, Jani Bitala, I just feel like I think si baba what you did is very, very disrespectful in the first place. Because in Atale, you mislead Gambians. So it means
no, he's not gonna come here again. No. See, Bambas, don't worry. I will not. Sibaba is not gonna come here again because Yala Minkata. Sibaba bala profile ole race kan. Kata, you know, they use Bantaba la profile or race so that he can be taken very seriously. NPP akata like a UDP call. I don't mind that. That's the game he's playing, but Nina de Diamond come respond a draft. You tell disrespect them not so Ninge respect, according to respect, you need to give it back to me. Now that you disrespect, you'll not come here again. Okay, you can listen to us, but you don't like contribution. Today is the last day. Okay, because ye bantabale disrespect. No, hold on, Kara, hold on. Ntewe nyame nteka hadamani ngola bunya because nteka nko nyimbe democracy leti. And the reason why I bring NPP guys here so that ilani misleading informations we can have the opportunity to challenge them. Because a platform I don't go there and have discussion with them. They say a lot of misrepresentation of facts on their platform, but platform. So because ñin dead ko ka fole nka may la official fa ka fa hani bankol fon hani Ismaila Cissé nanu nga may la ko bankuti jen juluti menna si baba wol be ka they take these notes from these people ka may le and journalists all be Gambia because you challenge on some of these things. Well, I want to debunk some of these things because it's American. Imagine being out for Daddy Eli alone he was laughing emojis because Daddy Eli is conscious. He knows what I'm saying. Momo kata ikanyi filibante ya kungo kafa America julo America koni Gambia lao. Ite kungo something is wrong with it. Okay? So wala nangani example ol dia he could not have said. And katul soli geo sotole. But hadamadi ngol ban geo soto. Because Gambia pompol ka sorone for hours. Ntol bele kata Gambia amanka ko we don't go there pompol ka soronne wala Gambia mo jama be diaspora jang ise mol yano ye boholol le nyini la koral kono so mona na molbe boholol kala so kono ni state ka jodi iteme la banku iban jodi la hadama dingol ko bare nin sol yani ben ni jodi la nin sol ngale fana mo da fe mol leti but hadama dingol la jio wala folo nyanta ka sol folo you cannot give clean drinking water. And Sibaba is coming because Sibaba Yaloneko, I kumul me for Jandel with Bolana are dropped. But he's been very disrespectful to me and the audience of Bantaba. So Nime Seleni Jankotenge, you know why? You're not going to use this as a platform to sell your own agenda. Pruyeta seriously. So Rekela. So model blade. My camera, you're next.
Assalamu alaikum. Mbe mode konton namu mbe la moiro la mbe platform kam follow mbe dunia muso de konton na women de la ana mambe ama be jar fana
amin ya rabbi
yo ndela dia mumenti broda seku nina taji be si baba la disrespect asiata bankele so bare anyway to taji bayri te de men fale ya fale already yo bar gambian ko gambia dingol gambia carte failal nyin kelo mun tolle la kelo te momor limbe carte faila gambia ni kelo mula kelo le ta du momor ndinde Gambia banko kan ya lon ko nyim banko bi ta kan nyamen tolbe ya le nyim banko bi ta kan nyama man tarata ko kan nko momam baro konja den tan ko platform bla dole to yen nje fo ko no fa bar wonta problem momam baro konja baro be banko samba kan nyame amar right bi amar right sama dum banko dingol me fanje ko banko bi ta ko kan ne fanje la ko be konko la ko no be min dole kono ibe kere saya le kono modi fanje wala kono baro la man saya kono nko ni ko do men be dun ta OIC ni OIC projet to men ketete ni programme men ketete ni nafulo men be dun ta ya nafulo le because na para nafulo dun ta Gambia kono adu kuta Gambia kono to min be men fola Gambia to tarla nun tentondi alin na tonya fonyo barnia fo isa fo ka ibaro konne mam la fi baro la baro be sir public fi ko lem baro tum da be sir mo la man sa siran le kan adu Gambia di ngolle asinde wo siran kan du asinde je pride ko ke Gambia di ngolle adu nim man ta kum ba falale hanna ya kara baw sen na ta ni siran kan mba yal ba gelale judi pin ko be kala nyame because mol te tarala mol fasa kan atara banko di ngol be kumbo kan banko kam men na kala je o man teje albalo na woyto ko UDP dingolu e mantara sirin jam pour ka bawsen fasa o ka UDP fasa bari be sirin jam kay ay tan Gambia dingol la ko banko kata nyame nga mantara ta ko kan moto Gambia li nga dem banko la nyim banko tinyatale nda tinyata banko la baro la mansa onda wodi la photo because nyim ko men bebe kerim Gambia ten nyin drama men bebe kerim Gambia ten nyin naful tinyame bebe kerim Gambia ten luolu nan kamo commission o karam kala commission karam bar munaka boji munaka fintiji luolu Gambia kamuna le don to luo kay jurumi la sapi kambe wala kon bayri ni commission men be ka keta ni investigation men be ka ko dole ka bondiji bar sina nin ko do bondi taji e kamben no muta munaka ke wala ani kamben commission kamben no muta munaka ke wala kamuna ke wala so Gambia to laban ko bita kanten ni ko baro akende atale ha ite you are good to go bar ni ko baro mantara banko samba kukan isi fintina yekele adu membe kere mbole fola bayri banko bita kan nyame mbele nyaaji banko dingol be bata men kono mbele nyaaji Gambia be toro men kono biya mammo kumpa Gambia ibe diaspora lewo ibe banko kanne banko nyimbe bularin toro men kono biya mammo kumpa adu comme broda seku ya fa nyame nyunu men be baro la man sakunda te be ibe kuna fulo domo kan ibe Gambia dingol kumbonde ka wolna na te sonna baro eji Gambia no la linya na jele understand na nyunu men be man sakunda kono te nana te sonna baro eji adu nana te baro la kuma fala bari tolle lo taje ko baro is clueless. Barrow cannot take the Barrow cannot take the state anywhere. Mol itolle wo foja. Iko Barrow man fenno akano la makeno. But sile toli kili mo lebe o mansa kunda kono. Ibe nganya kanje Gambia dingol be kumbola. So sa nyimbe damento nyimbe larin kene bale to Gambia dingol. Nyimbe larin kene bale to mbenya na lon na nyo fele ko. Menu be Barrow la mansa kunda kono ibabala wonna na to kuma fola Barrow makotake. Adu nana to kuma fola o banko ka me alon ka be banko dingol na fal. Itolla interest be damen dro be tula wala fola. Bayri toli alon na ko nim Barrow jita o mansa yala. Commission le belola ni commission lota na momo ni momo nota je ba fesla itoli olone ni aje man la fi bawse na man sayala because ya lon ne ko Barrow la man sakunda tinyaro membe je bawse na man sakunda o tinyaro te kelaji o ta sonna wala adu ya lon ne ko Barrow be Gambia dingol kumbonde kanyame bawse na man sa hani min sun karo fa ko no brother se min sun karo fa ko ne musol wulendi la sid la tole ya musol wulendi la sidlal to la ngeen sunkaro fan ko ne lota social media be kumbo la je ba kumo fo kanje Barrow man bala fa soto nyim banko di ngoli Barrow interest soto damen to nyim banko kan ata bita nyame anata la men ya to soran wo man sakunda ko ne bita nyame an banko be tarradin ko kono nyame Barrow lota janna fo mba ma nyol nem fa ma nyol nyaati la ko antol le fan lokal dingol ki bagwe kan so ni fata je al fa le fa Barrow le wo foja Barrow lo ta janna ko Gambia dindingol dena ngol menno fata leptano to imagine menno ka fa wande banku dol ka to menno fata to la banko ka mu domandingoleti Barrow le wo foja mobe tulo ba so to Gambia dingolo nkana nyone nkana fe ko modu nyobulu Barrow ni haja be nyim fando kundol membe ke kante munatin na jannan karte fa munana birin 2021 karte fa yo botala dron Barrow man nyindo ko wol continent da yaake amake bar sila jele ko carte fayla kana adu Barrow lotal nyaatilo la janna fana yalo Gambian tol kanyina biko nyim Barrow kilengo lolo ta jako ni be fengo nyini le kamem fo ni ya soto kamen ke manyanda kilen nandu bu kakile nyim Barrow kilengo le wo foja nin tol dol diam ta mol camera be kam farna bar ala lende data ndiam nyale man aggressive because he ka sa fe la platform mol to le ka ke la to ko ntaka aggressive tale no bar ndiam nyale nyente bar buka mone ntana manan sel platform kan nan mone na manake ndun takela because ni la alfa respect buka mola alfa ne hani baro ntana manane barabe banko samba kanyama man tara samba ku kan dunga man tara banko dingol febo kan dum bo folal ndu nyanna wala folal so Gambia dingola la dum kalbu kala takso jo UDP al ka jo Barrow la man sakundale ko to Barrow la man sakunda Gambia dingol la takso kata wala to adum banko be na nyame na fulo men be kasara kamantara kasara ka UDP kono abe ba kasara kam Barrow la man sakundala kono because mobe nyaabe wala ka ndu wala banko dingol ya telesende ade mu nyana die ba useni sinda fana yi okay mo libe fintila yafo bar men man tara man sa yala follow adu bira be man sakunda kono wato men na kata ko men kembe agel Barrow lo ta janna ko na fulo me ba expectant hani nyinol fango be adomo la din ko kono be bola kala man mune wono ko ba useni nyol kata ko wol menke dulo men be Gambia no la Chinese o la Carola ba useni nyol tata o dulo bonde Gambia no ko ngoda right so what was saying alin kakal tulu nyo somno mo la jam Gambia dingol alin na tonya fo nyoy banko mantara taku kan Barrow mantara kuke kan banko kan me alon ka be banko dingol febo kan banko la Barrow la man sakunda la ministry kunda tege me yalon ko mantara Gambia dingol la na fulo tinya kan mbeke jele ka manya men kan mbeke jele ka kuma kan men fo so sa nyin kelo mun Gambia dingol la kan kelo le te men no ka karto fay ani nga karto fay nga Barrow bonde ni masakunda kon nim man Barrow bonde ni masakunda kon mbe ba regret la nkali ya jele sa ne say ko listo le bonde e mo le to sa fege men yalon ko be arrest la le ni tata Gambia so Barrow be dictator sipa bole dunde kan na banko kan abole start kan na banko ka bole dunde kanje so nyanna stop la le natara Gambia fango ntolbe makato bayla wallahi ne Barrow manyana tala karte fayla mbe sun karo le kon
my nanga intervene je bang listo nying wo Mario le moneke ko be arrest la mena
ifama ya fanta wayla fango de platform to nin ke bale be je bi en tolum nen ne kambane ka ke ba bane birin wo tilibulo ka ke ba bane
so igo ningal tol ni mol dara game okay you mol arrest yeah mol no kana let them not worry afo ila ala fo ila man sakuna mol arrest yeah
arrest la because tolka baro lenen loli lewo fonte biya konyako mbali batula Gambia le mbali arrest la because alka baro lenen bari nkae ko ngabaro nen yalo ni ko kabaro nen audio fana nyanda fintila le
baro nen for evidence otane moka look it's not even about arrest moma nyana baro nen na whether it's not even about fear of arrest nteme da fola janne even before yenying luade and indira always saying that moma nyana baro nen but NPP supportal nyanta men stop la wala kamol intimidate ni kamol silandi wo banko baro be president baro be bola jele baro titula nyi president yala forever ya jamela mol bi jele say ya jame ya stop kamol intimidate ye police will bula yele do koke ni de be jang you NPP supporter you have no damn right ka fo mole ko nal fota Gambia be nte adiamo kan anoyle
brother sek bi
you know no, that's fair enough. Let them do it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Who am I? Who am I? So I'm the care wala from bar membe banko kamba fulale bimba fulale sama Gambia dingolu Gambia musolu mba fulale yo kali finti nga karta o fay nga baro wulindi ni sirampa iba tollal wulindi kamal soto atollal dingol be fata nyi mbag ye luwolu atollal dingol be bata kono nyi de sato kono luwolu ali finti nga karta o fay nga baro na la man sakunda bondi ni sirampa ala barak
abaraka may Kamara, thank you very much. Al Hassan, you have the floor now. Al Hassan.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Abo Sinimbara.
Inimbara.
Yo, ntom Al Hassan Dramé de NPP la student wing la secretary general.
Okay, welcome to the show. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So far, my discussion on Yimba enjoy kan makarankan Fenjama Leo mun discuss kan. And in fact, I also want to appreciate alba kacha musama because ngaje dol bota NPP la dol fala bota UDP la, but however platform moto mo be la jero ta kan ba dika regardless of disagree ta munna and nga wala ko kumaya ba ka pro democracy. So I want to give you your flowers too.
Thank you
for having that on this platform. That is amazing.
Thank you. Yes, it's a yes UDP name lebejam, but it's a democratic platform. Everybody's welcome here. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. So Alif Falang Ngajamba discussion was kicking is about debt. Falanko Julo Muyale Kata Nimbankoka. For Julo coming, we should encourage it as a nation.
Yeah.
But near Kukuja Falankula Fanayasa. Tafala no Falanko totally will base it on the fact that Bankudol Falanka Julo Dada, but then Gambia context and often Nigeria. Because near Banko in Barakanana, in fact, during the IGMS time, the Julo Taramunta for about 138%. Sante Pamung converse it's about around 70% Julo. Coming 70% or 138%, Kamun calculate walang ko GDP walang fangko yala do banko beka. GDP ko la percentage jube vis-a-vis ejilo mundayata. For instance, not do banko sa ko banko la wealth be mo maybe 300 billion. Eka jube la jube la not do mo 100 billion ade. Anybody follow maybe it's this particular percentage. So so near the time of Julo Mundada 138%. However, Munata Yajemu Marquay along the way, one koi Julo near clear the percentage of that clear along the way. So another G4 50 something percent. So Ninata for 2016. Benga de mungkita jang kabiring mkona waliol political waliol walang koni ba Hussein nyol jube Baro nyol jube President Baro Khalifa nyol sifal ibina be blue line yokai national government. However, what tembo to yamun for yamun banki walang ko bankola kodo jani binala fenjama la kusur pasar taye for ke data central bank la data center bankola nasulod man kodo sadali then you would distress signal ta for bankola and in ngamra wala falamu around that time.
Can I interject there, Al Hassan? What is the current GDP debt to GDP ratio?
It's about 70%, 70 to 75%.
71% to be precise. Okay, around 2017. But
yeah.
Love that clarification, because we don't like people to be misled on this platform. I know you are representing NPP, but do you know the reason why? Very Jamila time the debt to GDP ratio is 120%, but Barola time I changed it. Do you know the reason?
Why?
Do you know the reason why?
No, I mean, what is your perspective on that?
Okay, I want to clarify for everybody because NPP in Kolo, they use this advocacy every time. Let's be honest about it. I'm not implying that you are not honest because you have admitted that you don't know. But for the purpose of this program, I'll tell you debt to GDP ratio, this is economists, and we have to be very careful about things. Bring yes, it was 120%. That's high debt to GDP ratio. But we all know Jammeh was 48 billion, around that 49 billion. The total debt, national and the combined debt Gambia. This is national and foreign debt combined. Yeah, Berola time now it has increased significantly. But let me just read. In 2016, the Gambia public debt was to GDP ratio was 120. However, during Barola government in 2017, they did what they call rebase the GDP, which led to the revision of growth figures, and that lowered it. Yeah, the base period you only revise. So you cannot do the comparison to Yahya Jammeh time, because if Yahya Jammeh base period was used, then this debt is going to be significant. So the government did this, and that is statistically Walat Najita, but that doesn't mean in nominal terms, the nominal figure, debt nying akafutale. But ratio-wise, because near rebasing, statisticians will understand what I'm talking about. Eka rebasing period on you, every period you relative to a particular period, you're only falling. So I want clarity. I'm mean the nominal percentage level decline because MPP more can propaganda usually. Bring this man the debt to GDP ratio is 71. I've even heard Ismaila Cissé talk about this. Ismaila Cissé is not an economist, and he has the loudest mouth to talk about things they are not even in his trade. I might understand. He goes around to platform come all mislead percentage. So that is the significant region. But he doesn't talk about it. Okay, so I want it to be very clear on this because you reference this. The base period all falling down. Okay, the base period of falling, then the ratio would have been higher. Okay, so I just want to clarify this. You know, Gambia Tambitala where so-called milk karanta ikataka fuarol mislead information or kamolu nene so ni modo ni moy babal yo barola man se kuna yakatal imagine jet GDP ratio is now 71%. Birimri yaje be 120%. It's all mumbo jumbo. It's not true. The base period they all revise. And Gambians know this. And the government cannot come out ka fombe men fo kam fanialom yem funtin yem faniandi. Man sekundate hanila ko se who said libe men fo kam banta ba manke tonyati. The finance minister te hanila fola. No government minister, your base period of 2017 learning. And this is something being true. So I love to understand. Because Dolbe Bola Jeba, oh, you're from Barola Molba Katakane, ratio in digital. Okay? So Mr. Al Hassan, you can carry on. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. So I don't know, maybe we are lost in the conversation somewhere.
No, you were on Ibediamukanying dead Kuala. Yeah.
That percentage.
Yeah.
So, I'm just giving a historical background.
Yeah.
That I raised actually coming to because it's per annual. In my percentage of So, calling at 2016, you had a coalition government and you at that time. Bankola Kodola Reserve, Jamala Tinyata. So the reason why that is important is because Wokodo, not only made enough Kodo to learn, Ibo Kodo Tala, your development, implement in Wokodo. Okay, so let's keep that at the back of our mind. However, in your distress, given in other country to keep pledges okay, China and in country Jamal pledges okay, billion Jamal Samana. Masakunda nate promise Jamak. Energy ko coming kodo binara because sign democracy. However, one for another is disappoint. Only we are for empty promise.
No, Al Hassan. Not Al Hassan.
No, let me just land.
No. Can I mislead information for Jam? Please. No. Listen, I asked the host. Hold on. I have the latitude to interject. Maybe more mislead Kanjang. Dunia Banko Dalilo. No. The $2.4 billion ye Gambia promised me for Baroka for me kodin nata jam balni Sadio be balona ko nata. Munati na okodo mandi. Tell me, be honest. Amanna, but munana manna.
So no,
I want you to tell the audience because hold on, Alassane, hold on. Your comment la faja iko wol fanam fele molu disappoint. So you are faltering those people ko wolle lahido dima timande, which is wrong. But munana manna lafte jele for munana manna.
No, let me just continue with my flow of...
No, let's clear this first. No, let's clear this. Because it is misleading information on the photocanco. Dunia e barola masekunda jindele bari promise kensa wala dila kodomanna. That is just misleading.
Okay, kodomanna.
Kodomanna bara manke ko ye promise le ya fail.
They said they will be bringing...
Okay, hold on. Let me explain. Where are you inside right now, Al Hassan?
I'm in Latrikunda.
Okay, and I'm in the UK. Me UK right now. Okay. Ndolka tax men jojang. Ndeka tax jo tubabu do jana. European Union ka kudo men bonin tol me alon ko be Europe nka kodol joy kana kodol sikka kadi Africa la. We are paying taxes in this country in Europe. So iko kodol sikka tubabol bukela kodo sikka kadi mola iman dalila laji. Your conditional men la baroye. Baro did not fulfill those conditions. When the National Development Plan, NDP, was a project that Gambia presented in Brussels. Alhaji Seydou Dabo was a foreign minister. Adama Barrow was a president. Amadou Sani was. A proposal was presented. Tubabo Nina, I come to lead at a bank. It will have a Julola. I'm going to go bank a kodo bonle kadi. Like a conditional deal. When you fill those conditions, they give you the money. Would you walk into the bank? No. Would you walk into the bank because you want 1 million? Okay, I'll take cash 1 million. Will that happen?
They have conditions.
So then itemanya na fola janko yafoko wol fona ye lahido dia promise. Ila wole, that's the misleading part. Cool lekada. The Gambia law constitutional reform is part of that. European Union ambassadors went to see Barrow. He refused to see them. Are you aware of that?
Okay, so now we are expanding this.
No, we are not expanding. It's still within the same territory. No, Tubabo Badobang. No, hold on. Mbebula le diam. Mbebula yalo NPP ko al kalafi menna. Aleta platform auto. No, Mbebula. I will give you the time. I'll give you the time. Lafta clarity like jarek. NPP ko nyanda nyina bula la si baba control ga mol mislead, but mo buka mol mislead men tamita NPP ko. And it's very bad. Okay? No, you're misleading us. Number one, you know the genesis of that loan because Tubabo lu jama ni lahido lu di. Jama mafika be jama ka prince. You came here kafoko wolfana yo lahido di badi, but kodo niya di. Tubabo yalo ne ko economic fond fojuma leke jono mbiri na Gambia. Fama ke European Union.
Wala nanko because not in history then I would have talked on every nitty-gritty of the history.
No, if you listen. Love it. You can carry on now. I will let you carry on, but I just want to debunk this part. Your promise to the market. That's the only. But you can carry on. Go ahead.
Okay, so let me revise that statement to say we expected that money. Okay.
Yeah.
But it didn't come.
True.
That is okay with you.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
So we expected that money.
Yeah.
But it didn't come through.
Yeah.
So that is there.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm fine with that.
So now what will that leave you with? Then you have a government who don't have enough money, enough cash, and then they need to carry out some development activities for their people. So it's very normal. Even Nathan I would okay, Nintol common people, not government. Nathan Imam Kodosoro. Misal Fedasa Bungula. It's okay, put a Jilota, Bunda, Lona, Joe in the long run. Because he left a ladula. It's okay, put a Jilota, your business. I'm not a Jilota. It at a yake patiot. So that is a problem. I would have a problem with that. And if somebody not to model for another, I got problems with that, then I'll support them. That is a genuine problem. Okay. But saying as Gambians, not even on partisan level, as Gambians, is that you could walk a doom fenakun. You can near Jubi, even 2019, COVID-19, and then government workers, Jama, they were not going to work. Essential services, and they were all getting paid. Where is that money coming from? So that's a lot of money. So during this COVID time, it was something that was normative across the globe. Country during that time. That is pretty economic balance. So we did. And in fact, Parola Mansakunda development sifara fanantaya sama. Munela development priority. And a development priority, it includes road construction and also infrastructural development. But then it is very costly. And electricity expansion in other new water system like Sibaba ya Chokosni. And urban development will be about a plan. And it requires a lot of money. Okay. So it was during this time that they were taking loan. However, no one like a loan. Their concession. A period of time. Maybe let's say 5 years. Geneva Julu in Tarabasta. And in Fanan, a period of time Mufanandila period Julu in Tayaju. Akasangi Jamarata, so a Kibulele, development I run. The economy grow, pay enough money sort of. Me I pay profit also. They say a loan time we had you. Misal pay 20 years deal or 30 years deal. For a euro. Then I near a kodo in Mutaya invest into road network, invest into urban development, invest into healthcare, coming back invest into electricity. Will be in the long run, maybe in the 5 years or 10 years, economy economy boost. You have enough money, maybe twice the number of loan that you even take, to be able to develop your country. So, I think it is very genuine for somebody to consider it. So basically, that is my whole.
Okay, Alassane, thank you for your contribution. Like, some points big game and they are misleading. I have to correct that because I may understand you can correct me. You are trying to justify bidding. The reason is to $2.4 billion pledge NDP Bramana. So Barola Mansekunda was in a critical situation. Okay. Is that I got that from your analysis? Is that it? But Baro Mansakunda BG. Yeah, it doesn't matter whether we say Mansakunda. We are talking of relative. We are talking of Baro government now. So this is the Ajame government is gone now. Okay, so Baro government. Okay, Ilawa is misleading. I'm going to tell you. Okay, yes, the 2.4 billion did not come up because of the government irresponsibility. I said. They didn't fulfill Inyanta Melkela. The European Union didn't see seriousness. And in fact, that's why they started financing economic. Yeah, stop. Because to Aboli Ajaleko, this man, it got a lot of goodwill. You know that this government is a goodwill man, sort of Jamela Mansekona Masoto. Would you agree?
They worked on that.
No, but remember, a goodwill man, sort of, Birinata newly, because Medicare democracy Lanata, Katefoleketa, Yajame Kudita, Yajame face sanctions, eh? He went to Taiwan and the Arab European Union sanctioned him. You agree, right?
He had a lot of money, though.
Yeah, but through Taiwan, mainly through Taiwan. Okay?
Yeah, I mean, he didn't get it from the West. But
yeah, but man, listen. Let's agree on facts. Yaya Jammeh government, goodwill mentioned internationally is more than Yaya Jammeh mentioned. We cannot just dispute that. Because Yaya Jammeh faced sanctions, okay? Yalong, near Kuma for Jammeh Mutonya, let's not politically, let's put partisanship out. So what happened is, do you know how much money after 2024, how much money they got from the Saudi fund? Do you know that? $43 million. $43 million from Saudi fund alone. 43 million. And Saudi fund also gave this government $12 million Purka Airport, and that was a grant. It's not even a loan. I know you know the difference between a grant and loan. That was a grant, $12 million Purka Airport. You telling me that airport, $12 million airport air conditioner for work, but Saudi government gave a grant of 12 million. And if the Gambia government dispute this, it's a handle union dispute. I'm talking on the public platform. Saudi government gave a grant, $12 million. Put on the airport or that. Allah Hasan, I'm serious why. Sunyaroni tapole ya membe o banko kang. Wallahi ni momo ka NPP support. Ita fo ni ma careful be junu bolo la Gambia noli. $12 million wala dunta airport. Saudi fund gave it grant. I will read this here. Let me read it here for you to understand, okay? For a new story break, okay? Saudi fund provides $12 million to upgrade Gambia Airport, okay? His Excellency, President Adama Barrow, today, Friday, 22nd, 2020, presided over signing of a $12 million funding agreement between the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and the Republic of the Gambia at State House. The agreement was signed by the head of the Saudi delegation, Mr. Yusuf Al Hassan, as advisor to the managing director of the Saudi Fund for Development, who doubles as chairman of the Arab Bank for Economic Development in Africa, BADIA, while the Minister of Finance, Honorable Mambour Njai, signed on behalf of the Gambia government. You see, Bandaba, we don't come here and lie. This is a platform that we are responsible. So, Ningatol Kanal Kafa Kodoman Soto, 12 million, Debe Al Hassan, wala dundo airport. Airport ro me alongo ni dunta je fon tuba bol fon kata je ko complaint kandiala fo tuba bol dole fon bi je kandia afa fa satal fo fenne kala one of tourists. $12 million is not small money. So it mbede ni ngal as a Gambian 12 million wala dunta airport. $12 million. I'm not talking of $12 million. This is 12 million United States dollars. And it's not even a loan, it's a grant. He is swallowing. Kodo men dunta nyem mansakunda million wala dunta billions wala dunta nyem mansakunda ye mola nafulo be kasara asasan wala tin auditoria for 110 billion within 3 years ye wala kasara atol kata platform alto alkalka NPP le support Gambia fuarol be kunina ka justify kanyi loan sol justify kodo lu binale be over invoicing kala ibe project total be inflate la $12 million wo dunta airport auto you will see massive difference. Sa ko me alongo arabo liye so wala le me donto bala fa so do foaro liye adu Yaya Jammeh birabe gi mol kany 1000 o men jo in and out mbuka jonu say wol be ka jole airport hani say ni dunta je ka koronto le ka foje. Last time I was in the Gambia mbe koronto de kata departure lounge kandia mi nam fala at the lounge I was sweating birin dunta departure lounge otumola air conditioner ma. You go to your own country, you can see how the airport is in a dilapidated condition. Some of you are coming here trying to justify these loans. I'm disappointed. And you are part of the students. I told them, Karanadi and people say, you ought to know better. You look, Alinga Banko that honey and Ning UDP Kataka 12 million Taikoka airport or that. Well, I'll be so disappointed. Alinga Banko Landi Tonyaka way. Nakarole Beo Banko can Jenkole Biji. Barona to President Yala within 2 years and 15 million Mansonolo Manka Mankunda Al Hassan. Didn't Barona to President Yala. Yaya Jammeh, it took him about 7 years, Janakala Kalilai Koralo. And Yaya was a military man. Nalafila Sitakodo, Boni State House, Central Bank, Itala Koralo. Yaya Adama Barrow, within 2 years, 2-3 years, Alamanka Mankoralo. How quickly? That is my reaction to you. Funding Keolo, Alangana Bankoje.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. So I think
Alan, I have a question for you.
You have a question, okay.
Yeah. So what I want to ask you is, you've talked about, the pledge that, the European Union actually pledged to support the Gambia, and which later did not materialize. And you said that was the reason why government had to go for loans, to actually implement some of their developments. But now, my question is, when that government was coming in, did they came in to actually come and implement developments in that country, or they just came to do reforms? As we all of us have, actually seen the coalition government, we've had them. Their promise was they are going to actually just do reforms. And at the end, Barrow will just resign and allow a playing field for the opposition's contest. So why are you bringing in development projects? Was that not where the government even failed in the first place? Because their promise to the Gambians was they are going to bring reforms, and these reforms is what they brought, what they took to the EU. It's what they took to Brussels. On that basis is the reason why the European Union pledged to give them that 2.4 billion. And because they did, Seoul told you, it's because they don't want to fulfill those promises that they promised to the Gambian people, and that's the reason why the European Union refused or failed to give those pledges. So
okay.
Now, why are you trying to connect that with, the government's development projects when actually there shouldn't be any development projects? Because Barrow did not come to build roads or to build hospitals he just came to do reforms. Do you want to deny that, or do you disagree with that?
Yeah, thank you for the question. I'd want to respond. So I think we are mixing two errors. However, in the first half, you said that should have been about reforms. And we all understand that reform, it takes time. It's a process. However, where we could have held the government to account is to see if they had started the reformation process or not.
Alasan, if you don't mind, it's a diamla maniga kamola bang or shirwa kamo. Madiam ni local languages la. It's mind.
Okay, I didn't
okay, no, that's fine. Yeah, I'll not try a local language for back.
Sorry.
Local language. So, come in Karo government ni inata kuruka falimbiro le sambana. So iko yola wafu European Union, okay, and walfala nate la hide kuruka 2 billion no takadia pledge your pledge dida watola because of your move for. So la kuma counter fanan iko imanna wo tawandi wala tanna so walfala man ko do tayati
mo mune atinna itako do ko wolle beji ndako sai mune atinna ko bayri to la promise mo wala ko ibina minna wala mo ka reform natina so mune atinna ko because kabiru ko do man nanan andu man sakunda do ko wolle so de nyanta mini kala wala atinna dagal don torola okay ngoy ko sai ko man sakunda ni doku promise wala di Gambia non la bang fondi ko en ko binala reform ka because nata reform dam mala ni ko ni go play ni so la no European Union but nyaade ma so wol bu because il yo sarti tan minna wala mi ko do bina reform so min kala ye ko di wala la itata dum ko economy yalan ko ini mol ma sarti wala ni Gambia di ma sarti wala ini European Union ma sarti wala and wala atine ma play ni so namra chewe je fo en and you want to now play.
Okay, so sai la ni garo gina clear. So when I am ko but the am face fulala when I like man sakunda na kuto or was about reform and in fana na for la call reformation wala ko fallen the road ya damn because near commission on the BGB it was part of that commission on that for one now time one day it's part of that process so the information ya damn to ta follow no wala ba tinala ko ya balang kakulo ta kadu Gambia. And in Farang, secondly, Mansakunda Mbara loan Jube Kanga, come 2016 Kata for 2021 Dorambol Jube Kano. My Jube Kano, no Cameroon 2016 Kala for Sang Mafon. I mean, near Jube 2016 for that Sang. Of course, although the first half might be about reforms, which they have started, but in the second half, that was about development. And when you go about development, ni not any Jew of Fanala, ni not any Quran of Fanala. Not alone, you don't have enough money putting you to pumping for your finance for it. Obviously, face a loan that put finance. So if I had a in 20 years' time, if you could recover, and if I never economy sort of boom, near Manakendo Taya sort of. Time save more like a time
okay. Allah Azanta ila diamo wrap up 2 minutes because y'all be sumole kono time obi dakane and mo jamale fana lafta diamo. Yeah.
Near Jube Kiama for Lunta Kabrin Katamenji nationwide talk because in school of the sensitization of that. Never bokang Queen Alama for Nakata for Kikata Kenaba for. It takes us 1 hour. Because of road being a terrible linear. But in
there we go again. The roads. There we go again. Roads.
I think it was around 15 minutes. I Sana Ajibia come Julu Muyan come here, Wuka Kumpul. I said I found Wafla Marseille. Now I have 20 minutes.
Starboy is a mute bang. Starboy. Oh gosh. Okay. Al Hassan, thank you so much. I think I have definitely been very generous to you. I've been very generous to you guys and NPP. Hold on, Starboys. I've been very generous to you. This is not an NPP platform, but I'm giving you airtime. I think you have said a lot here. Look, I'll mute Mel joint. Starboy, it mute labang. Starboy. Okay. The Commission on La Carola, that's under the Transitional Justice Program of the UN. That has nothing to do with the European Union, okay? All right? The TSJ, WAMU UN La Project, UN Level Finance, Transitional Justice Program. That's where the TRRC comes under, okay? So Womanke, that's nothing to do with the European Union. European Union, when they came in, they committed themselves to the NDP, 2.4 billion, subject to political reforms and all the security sector reforms. What I think I will explain we are going out of topic, but this is all within context. European Union font ko Gambia mbe economic jolale, but I'll be security sector reform like wala na European Union ambassador to Gambia nana funta da complainta ako be nyulo jola salary but man sekunda manta silata kam pour que security sector reform ke. So they got disappointed. Wala na bini yaje ko man sekunda man sobe ya pour que security sector reforms ke. European Union sign European Union buka economic job. Nobody knows. Don't have like Gambia government or whatever. But say European Union, go you fight us because what the European Union like tax Joe. It will tell like the man sekunda la mialan ke man sobe ya security sector reform. Because tubabuja nibe kodo bondi like make sure the productivity. I mean come Gambia kodo kabo tinyarol be kala mobile on kodo kadun jang nibe wala taxpayers money junna. It can make sure the kodo kadun dame na fay strategy. So because na NDP failed. NDP, that's one of the reasons, no security sector reform, and Mbirim Baro Nata, your own party form, constitutional Nata, and you know Tata, European Union Ambassador Tata, Program Middle Officer, Amazon Nigella. So to abole Faida Sotole. So, Doba Foka ECOWAS Lekejo now, I don't know, but European Union will Bukejo anymore. So let's not mislead people. Allah Banco, Coleman Taraka Kanyama, Kolol Betaka, and Untolma for Silol Mambete, and then Silla Kofa, I'm pissed off with it. And people go Altara Dawad Alcadiam Silla Kol and Tolbata and Kodia Molale. Ala fo moli ale mu institutional lo Gambia membe doko di la Gambia nola ale mu company le set up Gambia ale nyi sila diamo bula ndol we are fed up with it I'm fed up with nyi sila ko kunin ku ban nga silo le deda tuba bu jan president jumala kan lo television e ka fo moli ko nga silo le deda la moli iba fle nyale mat ina na prime minister le lola jam men ka diama ka ko ka fo nga silo le deda ala bula ka diam nyi sila ko la because amalo waratale bankol ka moneke yeddo ko di molla ye lopitani kendol ke ndo la lopitano to bi ala asan de dani saba wala ka dan incubator kilin wala o mo masibol itebe Gambia le jobu ka soto mol ka ta bidongol le ta pompol to pour ka joke la pompol to because pompol ka offle. Don't tell me that is not happening in Gambia. Not all tata platform to hanga silo le doko nde sehu sedili mbatata kumo moel ay pasile And I don't want to hear it anymore. NPP ko almol dahandi ni sila doku wala. Al kudo fo. We are fed up with this sila ko. Fo Yaya Jammeh man silol doku. Fo Baba Jawara man silol doku. Fo dual carriage we men kata kabonan sere ko nakara Banjul fo barole o silo de da. Ali mol dahandi du kare Gambia nol fo na fayda nyanda tamila mo kana NPP ngalla moy kotenge ne me sila ko mo foy ni ako landi rek ala foy kon tol man tan nyin katala. We should be better than this. Ako kan dimile sa fon kafo atol kata atol bukata femfo ale mola nafulo tinya ale 100 billion tinya ale mola covid-19 fono tinya alkal kana gambino nene ka fon nga sila kare do ko nga sila kare do ko ntolle nga diandal bulubar sainta diandila nalta ta platform to jang muta sila ko mo fola jang I'm not listening to it anymore. Manza kuna me yalango sanji konon tete beje ima hani institution killing ibara ko malo no Gambia ikara ka fo mo le control nga silo le do ko Dukara, we are better than this. Thank you, Mr. Assam. Don't talk about roads. I don't want to hear them. I don't want to hear roads.
No, but you know the reason why we talk about roads.
No, but we are fed up with it, Al Hassan. Allah press down, not at the platform auto. Hold on. Allah press down, not at the down until Silo Doku. Borota for Mole, Namun company le Saman Gambia. Banjul Broris, Mune Bondi Gambia, Tata Senegal. No, but in the Malafika Moyi. Ala Hassan, ngam fo en to la tubabu du jang. Mbatu hold on. Mo jamala la fa diamala. No, hold on, mbatu. Ala Hassan. Si lolu men to la Europe jang. Sila kendol le be jang. Atol la bang sila furi ngol fa alcool do ko because si lolu fa ma bete ya na mete ka crack. But tubabu du jang to la prime minister UK jang ate lola jaka fa mol UK nga silo le do ko. Anyama mafa. Muna natol ben tol tala fo e ride. Muna sila do ko di fo silo ma nyana do ko la. Non, the priority for mo konkole ti saying because tubabu du hold on, listen. Tubabu du nga konkole follow bay. Yang konkole kele jang. Jang subo ni mala fi ka doma. Itele man la fi subo la Gambia mol ka sile kari sabe man subo fa mo doma. Tubabu du nga konkole follow bay janembe diam sila ko wala. Ika molu konof iko wole follow address Gambia mol ka lo jele banna salito banna sale ko subo doma because it's very expensive we can afford no. Mola. Thank you very much. Thank you. Let's go to another person. Thank you for coming to Bandaba. Okay, thank you. Okay, Omar Alta, because nte nying sila ko sa akam fed up lefa, kana block press lefa on selendi fa. Honestly. Adimi nale wata kunim kuban tul nga silo le doku. Fo ñu nentol mu da dofole te bang. Oh, go ahead. Abaraga. Okay, go ahead. Ika mo ulindo domande because muke mo ibake fo sum karole no bang. Okay, thank you.
Okay, siya hotel asam niya diamo mo lenga iboy kana na diamo mo kabiru ato kita nyawo nyabot mi diamo la lopitano bundala siya ani al asam ato le mo effort tan ko le so program so pro lopitano la bundala asam every day yalo malong Gambia ya landuria ade increase kan yalo malong ade increase kan.
Okay, do ka noise sama nan dukar alim ma koy rek malo noise ka bonan jumala ya.
Kabrin last week dialysis masimo nila pa dialysis kala iya mo so kami kidney failure so bela pa dialysis kala bitala jini kabrin last week only one dialysis machine lo de work. Still be recently in German Flores so me along go I received call from them me along go na you be disabled remote molem fly you let you be can water so we are dying no ali mo ne so ko lopitano silo mo buka silo domo ibuka sa po ko yete la manokan ndela assist ndela mol mil be la l'hôpital do recently yes na kun diga la rin duma la sponto kan duma se wala di men tawoti
ni la l'hôpital lo fay ka mol je la rin duma
at the same time as last week me yalong ko dialysis ni inanta 3 days in a week every week inanta 3 times ni inanta Tuesday Thursday and Saturday only once in a week our life is in danger alkana ko mo le ko ten filo ali na tulu mo bula nyolan kana nyo nene way kana nyo nakaway
ngo na sister yalla me fonkeda. Let's give it to them. Say barola masakunda. I sidolu be de dale be petiata. Thank you. Alga bulo ko si baroye. But say alga ta chapter doctor say. Wala nante nyin sila ko malafika kacha because ndola banko fondo la banko is all about silo.
No, this is not a joke. You don't know. You don't know. It be like come recently police if you know the case you know it but right now it all one I baraman din so ko because I diabetes so I baraman din so among kan so mi yalon ko body to the mi yalon ka control no so I ta ado ko mi yalon ko ba si mo control le still at the same time
abala fa warta
where are you heading to this time ko ka for them ni ka fata dan de gan ni fata wala da hada dina ide balore
ide be Gambia le okay
I'm just tired every day me call every day tell me to roll the sila
yeah
me to roll the la me to roll the mila we send the best in the things fight come master
no ni mansa kunda buga disable la kuma fo ina nate moy le ka disable la kuma fo fa
what's going to be the next person
yeah
they will get I didn't minute dia kan chocolate donation hand donation ni dia muta bambas music bambas ate kan sele dala ala live tole ka dia mu dila ate ya wonne ni kan minute stila fonga foko na new chocolate from government then the Mabaro was together with Usiro Dao. We once have a rep at the National Assembly
yeah
Bring fraction no matter
ama anyana tal la say ya amal danku fa
we have rep at the KMC Dream Fractional is about to the chambers of account Italian notice ko li ram ci ñex balay jëm ñu tiesi suñu bop parce que ñaka yalla koy def way ñaka fay de yow mi def
yow bobu ya ko de jox sa bop degit
ko ñaka wax bu la taxé lan ko bu la ñu ko kelim point out ne do ya ko ne ko ñu la ñu ko kay ko ne cross capital te ñu dañoo dem ak seen dignité dañoo dé ak seen ngor but feew administratively every day until la ñu listo every day is increasing why
aja halo warta o dal fana e fayda sotore Alkana Barrow support Alkana kato fayaye
that's why we are suffering we are UDP
yeah
political party non so Gambia we are disabled ring so we are disabled so association no ye toka gi talib ame ben suda intel we rek to intel la position ay wala di MC Tam Junior
Go, but you want to calling thing. Ah, come on. Yeah.
Right now, there's not only one replace of the William Birkama area can to honorable days here.
Okay. Kangan day send me no in Gambia no. Yeah.
Exactly. Bamas bigane, Buma by Nakan. I want to begin to buy new fen. You can have a contribution of $5,000 until you are about 5,000 crores. You look at that, but I like to join a government like a national soccer day. But until months for the militant come and only do the demon militant. Recently, until months can talk about what about military minutes and interest and demon militant? I will declare that.
Wajara da kanyin kada. Okay, but abaraka bake menkera sunte yo man jam fa janna bake. So lafta nga nyi mol men baby ja wol fana be diamu. Sunte yo man jam fa jam bake. So abaraka bake, thank you so much. Yeah, moy. Thank you.
Okay, okay.
No, for il a même for la for. Il a close info. Il a close info. Il a fait même for is important na for. Oh, alama alay sujata kende ala. Alama alay sujata kende ala. Alama alay sujata kende ala. Wo kuma yata bakel. Alama alay sujata kende ala. Bari memengela ngama ni sungaro badala ni be special program kala yamoy. Disable you people disable wing mbal invite la jana banta ba lena jam yamoy. Okay? Yeah. Okay, abaraka bake. Thank you so much. Ila contact ngawela Bambas ba sotola I can get it through Bambas. So seni bijane Fatu sensa bali fana bijang ate sumotela kana Fatu Sane bijang. So Seni, keep it brief. You're here at a first.
Okay, so let's see for
Dembo fana bijane Dembo kamera bijane ya ndol hanyida sungola le iman fat sen ye ni sungaro be kera bokana fara sungotay
Sainonga understand monatina jama bukala fi duna political because of modern piji kamu kamfandile for adonto because mulbe diamu kan Gambia nyako tala ite ka diamu modi silola no silote
billah adimina fam le warta fam
Gambia be tala le without silo min gana kumayata hadma dawla balwo ko no jata kendiati jata kendia ni mo soto ni man jata kendia soto iman fe soto ibana rin bun kono iman kende man boru soto silo nya hanna kar yake damo no ni lugo le hanna faale Gambia be damene be yusum karo men kono ngo yaji ni mol men be MPP ni man kar fe Gambia ni be kun kile na damane ani ibadun men bije kana fa men so ti res ilafta wole ter so fare wala de ka sele platform to kamul gisul candidate bi MPP ko wala mu UDP ko wala mu opposition wala mu Gambia de ko jumala be def len ni ne te badun we wulu wala dindi mero ko mo fula dundi foko kilon ko masin kilon ko
incubator kilon ko
jumala be def la wala bari kamul kam fandira hanatri wala hanatri man fi mo folo fon isafo
image seni mo kun soronding dole fanan be jang Musa Tarawalle malata be tubab du banku jumal ba MPP sopata ako ndeka men fo manke toñade ako tubabo le silo le folo dada ndenga mara mala be banku jumal to bara mebe amela history karam bari dole bar seni yaman noise bu kabone la side bam seni be dame noise le ganaje aka école aka la side ila diamo complete rek
gafala ko harbadu dol dunda tubaburu wolu normal na tubaburu hani be yana fon be fisi alot because tubaburu mo be ya jele jangi ta jele ko kuran eta kile hani be yana me mo be yana na sasata ikajele ko ikana noma suko hada madi ite tubabu president jela wala vice president wala ite la dol safunya de sidda ko comme la ni mole ka fanya de commissional men pe lola ya foko ndele jin sila kari dada amina mo soko
no ina na ramo ila jamfa
si baba men kadiamu ka foko jio fate atebe gambe min to ma fani
si baba du me Angleterre janne de
Adam Baro betaka abe boka mara be boka na minto musol ni pano ni bolo bele baflo kay ko lafte jiol ate be minto de
no odo ma be opposition ne biro be kala be opposition ne say ne ñin sound NPP
yaje yalo ñin be katari ñine katar opportunity de ñine na pour bol sa ko he karide asel day UDP la platform rabe MPP defense kan asi silo soto isa appoint wala ya body appoint ñe be Gambia because mo be yalo na ka fu ko ñu mësa kunda man tar ka ko
barode si baba appoint la
fem fulale be dunia ko ni la tola rek e mon fen soto wala jata kendiat niamo ibe ka karamori jato le be kendiat niamo ibe domoro kala fe kuno fa jato le be kendiat niamo ibe sino la fe koronto i jato le be kendiat ni man jata kendiat soto itala balu na fali
Okay, I have to cut you short there, Seni Abaraka. Thank you. No. Moja Malabi and time is getting close. Love at 6 o'clock, Mabajam. Thank you, Seni. Fatsen Sabale, Bismillah. Ya de keba ka nyine ke akatara. Anu wala nga ñu fa farsé ni nga ko keba yela account use amal lan nga ko keba dun dana jël
so yalla nimbe be soko no mbugala be nga telephone flow use at one time so nga menke nga mo kilime la line use nga taral la moy
okay good
wala ka te ko ni la tadi amola do wala ka joy aske no nyata te fanan binale in December
no wote di amola no say memba jara say na su tay wo man di amo nyaaso amay
seu la tapruka albe konton ka falbe ko lelatul kadre bawo mbeka kitimo men ni be la jikoto to mando kadi ko se ko bisike kitimo lumo tin kamen ni so to labbi no to ninna ada to ka sambanyane nin karota ta fo ni tilman no woro la suto wakake alabato ku balleti andon kadwa nyoy ne fa ku jama dani ndol membe be sundin anin men yalon koy man sunno koro kan be duala fala sumbela sunkaro smol be mota ngalumo men yini ko ala saake bi ñol loluti anin dum ko ma jamalu be yo nin mo bota je lafta da men fala dro wala minti ko ali ka tal men labbi ko mata ba bar folo ñin keta bala fa ku bati kaje ko iko Gambia be ya mola molu ka fo ko silolu hankali silo kuma ka ba ni sila ta satemento ni silo ta je wol fanam be kontanna andu ma fo ko sila manyana kala blato andu ma fo ko silo mu ku jawlati pour sing haklo to ko silo mu ku ni ma bal to bari sila man na Gambia men mun to lene ma jeti kadu silo men do kuta mbaju be le do kuta nyaadi yalo molu le man afahamu ni silo men ka do ku ikuol be nyaadi ni silo ka jel dron ke ka do ku bari mbuka foko ibota min tole ni OIC project silo men mambang ni silo jama mu wala te because OIC at kilometer men nanga mo do pour ka fa membe do kula amance ko wala min airport kata Cape Point blata manke wala asiya ba tawte yo wasilo lu control men traje ye wala kalantala wala min project ko silo men ngaje ko lota par man sakunda fa silo men doku wala one example mo kiannati hani wo kiyam fanan ni OIC le labanta a project ko ngira because itole men da o be nyata amantano a felta nyomi silo ko fana mu to wakalan silo ko fana mu government fama kala tima de silo ni ya promise ko abe 2 years do abe ban silo ta da fay abe na 7 years silo ba do kula at least 6 years yo ko silo do ko jannabe ban yo say nyantam fa ni kala ko ni silo men ka do ko di demande andu wo ko la fana itol ko ka silo men do ku ye ika kodol men donto an ko kodol kanda do moy kalole kono ikaban so wala tina Gambia nin government fa silo men do wa kisla kalantam balet nim OIC project ko ye men ke labaw be kana mur hanin to la jambu farato ro keta wala nya government ni atray no pour ka do ku ya ka man tan OIC project ko nata la labaw wala samala nanje ko wayo silo ni ko so wala ni silo ke men de ke kan andu kunyi ma bal dem silo do ku bari say ngamira ko silo da malam development to bambao bi
ne Gambia kono jube ko ka kuran ko men fanam fo ko mbe kuran extend kanne mbe fanko kala extension o be keri ni be keri bi ni Mustafa minte be diamola ako nyen to labi julo jam ndolla Bruce B area la jam bi lu wonu ne kuran ko kunto lu bu ka so ko kuran man kunto jam anda katake time leti nyalon ko time ko lemba sunte wato lu janni so bita faye ku suto bay na kuran burundi ibe suto ba fon kuran malaka dron jeli ngay kunto ko tay altina jela ko den ka fasuba sa ite ko ka kuran men ngamoy barola janne ko kuran o yo banko sile fo ka do mabo ngonte malo men ka tram kumo fo malo fo be ibe Franco Sambala na solar system tram namra wo folo la Gambia
aba Sambala la jambur
panel institution wala mbe sa yalon to solar powers Franco ben to la sate namra be solar panel on la kam pour ka malo fo yalon ne banko courant la ka tramosa bari se men ku mata bi pour kana ka mobe haklo blandi alin kana nyina pour nga kacha ning registration o men kanala te ako mata back because wole mun nakarte fayo chabot andu pour Gambia lo democracy silo kan pour ka je kon kan men fon be bara la wala example nyanta set la ning registration o watol alin kana ning registration o ke kuti men do ata alin nga warandi katu molle ka carte ni ya carte soto wala ka carte fay wo carte le ka fay ay konti ay na mo ke mansati say nin na da fon ka for next month lem ye men fan for follow ko 1st of April inata soundi ko on the 8th of April pour ka molu kalam dandi mo jamane la holiday ni tembandi pour ka je ko sininke do le farantate be siringe woli amuta ko maybe first week na that ita drone isi say na yela holiday ka fele wol faram be fola wala o cartel lale because wol tatale ya je ko wel hanni tata ni 1 week first week of April ken sinna cartel soto nole ngana sena say mindu ya ko yo booking si vacancy nga mo fula sabalon le men yo booking si falake wol dolbina on the 5th dolbina on the 6th ñol ma fala
ya gala deliberately keba
so say ni fek si fal ni ku si fal men be keri nka kande ai si kana dron ka timbal ya polke men ya lon ko ini silo manta in the first place men keta o keta le bari ni nyanta kala in the first place December January ma fon le melon ko bengal wala hot season for people living in Europe kata holiday la Gambia muna na ni mal claim nduna ko anyanta bawo politina no kana molu wala bar molu kata wato men fana na Gambia to fane wala muna ne mo ke bar bawo be manke say men bije wala alim be ngam pare ngaje ko hule kana nka men fo moli ko men nyonta fulanjan na imbankunka woto alinga ning registration ko alinga kumande ba nganna molu kumande ka je ko inyanta bunku sifal le bulale hakilo kono ko ni registration membina first ni mota type 18 years so ando inana man carte so ite nyante career lale wara yalon ko be tonnale 18 before ni election men kana ite fana you are entitled woto molu nyanta molu kalam tandila wala le anin kay tandiko hakili tuobe kala kujumalle to men yalon ko wo carte fay tambila men nu keta problem on ndoli tato kuntula no nyadi andum be pare la ko kana because Kadia Mudama want it has to go with action. Yalon tetuleno diam tension la dron ka foko sa ni wor di seso sitam debe sirina dutol koto be sirina jimbawla ay ko ba kan patening attestation oina masane naina malik naina karnaina momo dron comme yeta klimbali ato registration o ke kotenke andum mo fawad manna na karalorim pour ka je ko nyanta nyin ko kella nyama na fo nyama nyanta tala wala nyama mbele banko dingol alim be nganje ko banko be la ko lam nyinte andum kuno nkaranta je kula me alon ko wayen be ki jote ne ko sunyaro kata nyame be ngabe le mbe deyri be jikirin ko hani ndakarte nyi mbabu sla barola atra wato natama be warlim fam banna ke afan fo ngaje kol membe keri e mantar takan silol ngo hanni atara ko barole be carte winna which will never happen bal hanna atara wol be kala carte fa nyanta lola silola silo kan fo nyanta lola wol
abaraga kewa
democracy la multi la principle nyanta itan la nyola ko anyanta lola sila kena wala sana wala kan wala be kala the best example for the next coming government fana pour ka je ko tilwoni tonya gambe diwol pareta wala amanche ko itolye men sindije o mamme mol nyanka lola silore kan kaje ko silatil no men satina nganna carte safo kaka wotombe daniro kala alin denga na mol prepare alin na platform ol nye use these days kaje ko kamol sensitize nyanta hakilo kula mun kulle nyanta parela munel nkana ta si doron ka foko ya ko alkalo le kaito diala so na fata registration bla mo manya na nyini kala alkalo le kaito diala nyaki fontol manke citizenol te bang mfan ka di andu ñu say ye wala ke ko tande ibra fama ID card le tande ba ne ayo tan jan to mar right so ka fay ko te ite register la ja fama attestational sambana ba ha bari ngani lon ni mam hani bari anen attestational na ta jamba dila son tol be wol takul la no nyaati ale nga ñoo ka tandi ñu ale nga ñim fa ñoy ko tilimbal ya ko la ka tarkeri il faut ñaka tare le kalo membe kama ka manke to nyaati bari ke kala ni loi furi na me alon ko wonte to nyaati because CDRO nyanta so munana alkalo lu elders of the city comment elders council in the village munana ñing attestation ni wo manka system le manya ake ko kabilo la elders sol yetara siri ni momo attestation be dile la wala democracy kaje ko ñu be amancha alkalo clean individual sem ko ka foko ha pam na andu be ngalo ne kamenke e ka list e ka formal lady ñu la momo diate yakia ta jambur alkalia ta faratu alkalia ta fenke ye noto ay ni ye not diala ko karle akina ye attestation no boom momo na ta boom ito lu lafta men na weke andu ni wokata ñimbinan tolle bina sila janko al this time billahi alingam fa prepare ni ñi do man kanya woto carte fawle be bayi bari carte fay nori woto kala gambia ko tan carte
abaraka keba
bari carte fay nori woto gambia ko tan
abaraka keba. Thank you so much. Thank you keba. Albaraka back and bading. I literally have to leave here in the next 5 minutes. Albaraka back. So keba, thank you. Maybe the amla ñu ko definitely. No, yemen for Tonyala is very, very important. But keba baraka back. Nama mobe diam to janne sai naman ke demboti. Fatu Sani is also here. So madam, for you guys can keep it very brief. Ngalom mai you're still here, but it diam tale no. Omar from diam tale no. Yeah. Dembo ye fatu tarajanne. Fatu be diam la ba. Okay, fatu be mi rene dembo ite da.
Ni diam dan debo ka felala ko mo kanno. Ko jeni be nyame de mam saw kada partuga pati doro. Sey ni soufo simfulo. Ini soufo be ga ken jare. Ini saw na platform mo. Ikana je ke mol kam fandi. Ifo ya no ko banko be ya amanda ta kanko. Ikana je ke mol do bi wal kala je ke mol kam fandi. An gara no kam fandi. Dembe be ya men be ya lonne.
Yeah.
Ko ma fonde ba ko kundela ana diam da rek.
Yeah, keba diamo banne. Okay, fat sane bari ngay jindi because ite man la fi. Yeah.
So ani dara sufo waru do be be yare. Ite kana ka fanya ko bangam bi dingoli e. Banko bita nyaami. So ite da mam manki. Ikana mol kuna mi jang. Iko kuma kenzo ko modi.
Yeah, Taunde Alorek, Baraka Dembo. Thank you. The program will stop like that saying. Baraka Baki. Thank you, my brother. Allah Baraka Baki Bading. I'm going to thank you. This is the last program for the month of Ramadan. Come and bless the Laylatul Qadr to you all. Alama made the Laylatul Qadr Jamal celebrate. Alama Anemo Jilan Bekam. Dunia Dawada. Alama Dua Cairo from Bangkok. Moment Natajam over 200 people plus Melbe TikTok. Melbe over 155 people Melbe on Facebook and YouTube. Allah Barakabake. Thank you so much. We appreciate your time. So the next program, inshallah, Abikala after Eid Mubarak in advance to all of you. So I'll take a break, Eid break, and then after Eid, inshallah, Memula and Bantabale also. Thank you for your time. So Allah Barakabake. Sunteo Sidani. Member Jojo Nuru Wayala Dumurol Bay Park. Jojo Nur Hamna Techno Paladi. So I think Dolajan today is 6:07. Today, so this is about in a matter of 13 minutes time, and after we'll have the Tarawih prayers. So happy working week in advance, all of you. Allah Barakabaki, thank you so much for your time. Allah barakadaki. Thank you. Once again, thank you to Penda Dambele and Akeba Omar Bala. We had a great time together yesterday in London, and thank you for inviting me for iftar. Allah barakadaki. Thank you. I appreciate that. Allah barakadaki. Thank you. Yeah. Good night to you guys. And then the former qualifier men to go. We had time here together. It was quite good time yesterday. Quality time. Allah barakadaki.